Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? And so Monday Night Football here. We've got the Jets. We've got the Buffalo Bills here for this one. And so we'll see how this goes tonight here. But do two teams right now in the AFC East, and they certainly can use a win right here to try to go ahead and gain some more momentum and some ground here as we start to get deeper and deeper into the season here. And so we've got Lefty here first. What's good with you? What's good with you? Lefty says late. What's good? Laney, how are you? All right, Jets from their own 30-yard line. Gets a snap. It's a running play to the right. And that's going to be Brees Hall for a pickup of 3 yards there on the carry. And again, the Jets, they said they want to come out being run first. So quite sure they come out looking to run the ball here early in this one. But yes, JV's doing good. Lewis, what's good? Lewis says, let's go, JV. And yes, what'd you take? Mike. Hey, Mike, we're going to be watching your Buffalo Bills for this one. Mike says, don't forget to press that thumbs up button. All right, from their own 33-yard line, tight end goes in motion. Rodgers looking. Rodgers throws it, gets the completion, and a first down to Alan Lazar. He picks up 10 yards on the play, and that's a first down for the New York Jets. So first down of the game. Lewis says rolling with the under at 45.5. Okay. Okay. What's good with you, Samuel? What's good? How are you? And you ask how I'm doing? I am doing pretty good. Yes, I am. And Samuel also says press that like button and also subscribe and turn that notification bell on. Appreciate that. First and 10 for the Jets. Fakes it, throws it, gets the completion, and he is going. That's Garrett Wilson there for 24 yards on the play and a first down. So far in this one, Rodgers, 34 yards passing already in this one, coming out passing. RC in the building. What's good with you? Says, yep. What's good? All right, this time Rodgers up under center here. Making adjustments. Again, we want to see how this offense looks different moving forward with the changes that they made in terms of play calling. It's a running play. Oh, man, look at that. Brees Hall up the middle. Oh, man, what a play. That's a first down. 11 yards on the play. So that's 11 yards right there. Let's see. Lewis says, Jets plus 200 main line. Bet. And let's see. Mr. JB says, go Jets. So he's rooting for the Jets in this one. And right now, the Jets, hey, they're moving the football. They're moving the football. Look like they got a little bit of juice to them right now. All right, shotgun here. Ball at the Buffalo 22-yard line. Another running play for Hall, and Hall gets tripped up at the 20-yard line of Buffalo. Now we got 2nd and 8 coming up here. Again, opening drive so far, 5 plays, 50 yards in about 2 minutes and 26 seconds off the clock so far in this one. Samuel says doing good. Bet. Happy to hear it, Samuel. Braden, what's good? Braden's just over here just gloating in his victory in fantasy football, I can imagine. But what's good with you? All right, here we go. 12 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Opening drive right now. Jets with the football, 20 yards away from the end zone. Back goes in motion. Rodgers going to throw it to him. And that's going to be a pickup of about 4 yards there. And that is, again, Garrett Wilson with the reception, finding creative ways to get him the football. So far this season, he hasn't been able to break out just yet, but something tells me that's about to change. And it seems like that's the priority to get him the football early and often. And that's good news if you have him in your fantasy football team. RC says, JB, what's good with you? Oh, JB's just, feeling good. Got that whole Monday thing going on. Glad that Monday's pretty much almost over and that we're at the point of Monday Night Football. Happy about that. All right, but 3rd and 4 right now for the New York Jets. Again, first quarter, 11:15 to go. 5 wide, gets the snap, throws it, and it's incomplete. I thought he had it, but it's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So what started off as a pretty good drive is now going to conclude with a field goal attempt here for the New York Jets. But yet JB is good. Yep, absolutely. I'm doing great, Samuel. Appreciate you for asking. And let's see, Mike says Roswell and Douglas owned. And so, oh man. But what's good with you, Mike? Anybody got anybody playing today in fantasy football that they need? All right, 34-yard field goal attempt here for the Jets on their opening drive. Can they tack on three? Kick is up. Kick is good. So the Jets strike first, and they get 3 points here on the opening drive. Again, here in the first quarter with 11 minutes and 6 seconds to go. But what a drive that was. They were moving the ball, but ultimately the offense staled out towards the end and had to settle for the field goal. Lefty says, yo, what's good? And so, hey, JB is feeling great right now. Appreciate you for coming through. Question is, how are you? Samuel says, you're at the Mississippi State Fair. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did say you were going to be going there. How's it going? How is it going? And so Cheesehead said, all right, I need no more than 4 points from Allen. You said like 20 from Hall, depending on how Allen does. So basically, about roughly 20 more than whatever you get from Allen. Okay. Okay. Well, that's a tall task there. That's a tall task, but hoping that it works out for you. Hoping that it works out for you. JB basically in fantasy looks like it's going to be, well, it is going to be one win, one loss, and one tie. So your boy's actually going to have a tie in fantasy football. That is crazy. That's insane. I looked at the rules. There is no tiebreaker in that specific league. So it's literally going to be a tie. So that is insane. But Mike said Garrett Wilson. Cheese said Alan Lazard, that is. And so, okay, Alan Lazard. Well, in that case, I like your chances a lot better then. A lot better. Mike says Teron Johnson. So, okay, okay, okay. Meanwhile, Samuel over there living it up, having fun, like a teenager all over again. Lefty says, woo, another Aaron Rodgers eye roll. Right? Right? How about that? But again, Rodgers 3 of 4 for 38 yards on that drive there. I mean, a couple of times his receivers they got catches, but they were able to get yards after the catch, and that was pretty big. Lewis says, "Let this be the final score." He said, "I cashed both bets," and so he said he is a-okay with no offense the rest of the way. He is a-okay with this. Oh man. And let's see, Lefty says, keep leading those field goal drives, A-Rod. And so, I mean, it really seems like they're content on it. I can see Nathaniel Hackett right now looking, saying, I could have did that. That's what he's saying. He could have did that. All right, so getting ready to return to the action here. And we'll see how Josh Allen and company looks in this one on their opening drive once we get this kickoff on the way. Let's see, Mike says, Brees Hall, big drop. Samuel says, good, okay. Cheese says that winning by 5 and your opponent has Lazar in one league and the other you're losing by 11. You got Hall and they got Lazar. And so, okay. Well, hey, I'm hoping for the best results there for you. Samuel says, good food, get big hot dog at the fair. Yes, Mike says Frank Gore debate. That's true. He is activated after James Cook pulled that last minute. He's not going to play. I'm sure he messed up quite a few people in fantasy football. All right, so here goes Allen and the offense. He's pointing to his back, saying he's going to carry his team. Let's see. Ty Johnson starts back there in the backfield. They've got Ty Johnson, they've got Ray Davis, and they've got Frank Gore Jr. So we'll see a mixture of them in the backfield tonight. Again, first quarter, 11 minutes and 6 seconds to go. Allen up under center. It's a running play. Johnson trying to get to the outside. Johnson gets the first down. Okay. Okay. Ty Johnson for 12 yards takes it to the Bills' 42-yard line. And again, Ty Johnson, didn't he used to play for the Jets a couple of years ago, if I'm not mistaken? Brandon said, I've seen those eye rolls a million times. Brees Hall isn't getting targeted again. Braden says he knows what that means. Cheese has said, "Oh, he made a lineup change, so you got Hall, he's got Coleman, and so okay, so he's rocking with Coleman, okay." Allen looking, throws it, gets the completion. Oh, shakes off a defender and knocks another one to the ground. The DB doesn't like it. If you don't like it, lift some weight, son. That's just how it is. Oh, man. Y'all better wake up. That's a full-size tight end right there. Again, Dalton Kincaid shakes off the first guy and runs over Adams. Hit Adams so hard he thought he was a part of the Adams family. Let's see, Samuel says, you're going to go get on one of those rides and get right on those rides. And so bet. All right. Carry for this one. And that is Ray Davis for 3 yards. Good old Ray Davis, the rookie out of Kentucky. So 2nd and 7. 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. All right, one back in the backfield, multiple tight ends, 2 receivers. Oh, look at that hole by the back. And he's just going to keep trucking all the way to the 26-yard line of the Jets. So Buffalo saying, hey, we can move the ball too. We can move the ball too. Absolutely. Let's see. Samuel said he's wet now. I mean, Samuel over there testing out all the rides I see. Let's see. Braden says running it right up their throat. Or right down their throat. Absolutely. 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the first. Curtis Samuel goes in motion. Feeds it to the back. And once again, a nice carry there. Takes it to the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. And of course, you mix in these running backs and also the fact that obviously Josh Allen will keep it himself occasionally and he'll run with it too. So if they really can get running plays like this, look out. This can turn into a long night for the Jets if this continues. Cheesehead said, your opponent is 5-0, so we're hoping to change that. Hey, you got to introduce him to his first loss. You got to do it. You got to do it. Kenneth, what's good with you? All right, 21 at the Jets 21-yard line. It is a running play again, no surprise, and he's going to get to the first down marker. Again, Ray Davis with another carry. He's got 4 carries for 28 yards so far in this one. 7 minutes and 38 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Again, Jets up 3-0 right now. All right, so here we go. Allen up under center. Jets showing pressure. Oh, look at that hole, though. And he's just going to take it all the way to basically the 1-yard line here. Wow. I mean, these Jets just aren't trying. They aren't trying. Kenneth says, hey, my friend, how are you tonight? You say you're doing good and you have Sonny's barbecue tonight. And so, oh, man, Kenneth always eating so well. And this time, Allen carries it himself. And wait a minute, there's a flag. There's a flag. So what looked like it was going to be a touchdown there for Allen, but we'll see the penalty here. That's going to back him up. That's going to back him up 5 yards. Illegal formation. So that's a big penalty. That's a big penalty there. Right there prevents you from a chance to obviously get that touchdown. You never want to chance it. You never want to chance it when you have something that's easy points right there. Now you're 5 yards further back. Well, let's see how they respond to the penalty here. 1st and goal for the Buffalo Bills from the Jets 6-yard line. I know Lewis is hoping that something goes bad here so that way they cannot score. Samuel goes in motion here. Going to feed it to the back. And look at that. He takes it all the way to the 1-yard line again. And so Ray Davis, the ray of hope in the backfield, took on that contact all the way to the 1 yard line. And look at that. That's going to be an easy touchdown right there for Buffalo. Easy touchdown. Josh Allen does it again. They say if you don't succeed the first time, try again. And that's exactly what happened on that one. So Josh Allen with the 1 yard touchdown. Excellent job. Excellent job. All right, Samuel says you're gonna go ride. And the name of the ride is Ring of Fire. Hey, that's what's up. Speaking of fire, how about that touchdown? Braden says touchdown. Lewis is shaking his head right now. He says that's a little too early to be scoring. A little too early to be scoring for Lewis's taste right now. All right, so we're about to see the point after touchdown attempt coming up here to make this a 7-3 game. Here in the first quarter with 6 minutes and 12 seconds to go. And the extra point, it is good. It is good. So the score, Buffalo 7, Jets 3. Both teams scored on their opening drives, but one team settled for a field goal. The other found the end zone. And so Josh Allen ran in there again. And there, you had to know it was coming. You had to know it was coming. Brandon says, Samuel, how are you on the Bills and at the fair at the same time? Maybe he's saying that, the Jet Stadium is his fair. Maybe that's what he means, Braden. Who knows? Who knows? Who do I got winning this one? I picked Buffalo. I picked Buffalo to win this one when I did my weekly picks last Thursday, and I'm sticking with it. So JB's got Buffalo winning this one. Again, Allen didn't have to do too much passing there. I mean, can you blame him? When you can run like that, what else do you have to do? What else do you need when you can run like that? All right, well, so we'll see what the Jets end up doing here. All right, let's see. Samuel says, me too. You got the Bills as well. Okay. Okay, so I'm not alone here. Braden says, hey, JB, how do you use Fiverr? You said open it today and was confused. And so, yeah, so with Fiverr, in which I literally opened the app for Fiverr maybe 2 times in the past like 2 years, 3 years. It's been a minute since I've used it. So let me open it up on my end as well because it's been a little minute since I've used it. All right, so typically once you're on Fiverr and stuff like that, and let's see, because normally I'm over there seeking sellers and stuff like that, but let's see. You'll have to search by category, and you see where it has like the magnifying glass in the middle. Search it by category, and then I would probably start with see if they have something related to sports editing. All right, so yeah, they do have it there by sports editing, and so yeah, that's probably where I would start checking out that category, and then just get a feel for how they lay out their stuff. Because I'm looking at it right now for sports editing, and they're showing like you can get an idea of like pricing and also how they go about structuring it, like in terms of time frames, how they package stuff, just to get some ideas of how you want to operate from there. And then once you have an idea from there, then that's when you would want to go ahead and go to, let's see, then you will want to press your profile and go to become a seller. And then once you go to become a seller, that's when you can go ahead and start, like going through that process of where to upload your information so that way people can actually start to find you that way. So become a seller is where you really want to go to. but it doesn't hurt to check out the category and see how the others do it as well, if that makes sense there, Braden. Let me know if that makes sense or not. Mr. JB says, look like he's going to have to play nose tackle tonight for the Jets because the Jets, they aren't stopping nothing. All right, so Rodgers here in the shotgun. Zone 30. It's a run play. All right, they're going to pick up about 3 yards there on the play. Second down coming up. That was a 4-yard pickup for Breece Hall. He's got 4 carries for 20 yards so far in this one. I'm about to say, what is Nathaniel Hackett doing? Playing video games up there? 2nd and 7. Shotgun again, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Receiver goes in motion. Rodgers going to throw it to Breece Hall, and Hall is going to bust a big one here all the way to the 45-yard line. That's a 21-yard reception there for Breece Hall out of the backfield. What a play. They love that. Getting him involved early, they love that. That was a big-time play. All right, 1st and 10. Play fake, Rodgers. Wanted to do the screen, but it's not there. Goes the other way with it. Okay. And he's going to be about 2 yards shy of that first down marker. But man, right now they're drawing up some plays there. Let's see. Samuel says, you're getting ready for the full drive tonight from Jackson, Mississippi to Vicksburg, Mississippi. Soon. Be safe out there, Samuel. Be safe out there. And save some food for the rest of them, all right? Save some food for the rest of them. All right, 2nd and 2. Multiple tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back. Shotgun here. Gonna toss it to him. And that's gonna be a pickup of about a good 8 yards there. Sorry about the good 6 yards there. And that's Allen there on the carry. A lot of Allens tonight, I guess. A lot of Allens in this one. But yeah, happy to help. Happy to help. Happy to help. But yeah, that's the best way to go about it. Because the first method I mentioned, checking out, sports editing, you can see just how they go about advertising it, what they put in their bio to give you some ideas, and just like what they actually post to give you like a little tidbit of how their work actually looks. And pricing, that's a big part there, pricing. Because starting off, you'll have to be a little bit on the lower end, obviously, until you get enough, reviews and stuff. Because the person who helped me with some of the images for like my trading card game, like the early stages, just to get like a basis for it and a background for it, he asked if he could use like a couple of the images he created, so that way he can just show some other people what some of his work. So I was okay with him using like a couple of it for that. So absolutely, he was great. He was great. All right, 2nd and 10. 4 seconds on the play clock. A run. Breece Hall. Breece taking him all the way to the Hall, I see. To the 5-yard, I'm sorry, to the 7-yard line. Man. 3 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the first. And right now, we've got the Jets here in the red zone. This is the Breece Hall that Jet fans have been waiting for. It's amazing what a switch at play caller can do. Let's see. Braden says, well, I was wrong about Hall not getting another target. New coordinator, new ways, right? 1st and goal. Run play, gets a yard. Well, it's a good thing you didn't make a bet on that, Braden. It's a good thing you didn't bet on that. Samuel says he'll be back soon. All right, appreciate the heads up. RC says, JB, sir. Talk to me, RC. What's going on in your world? Lewis is like, what is going on? Lewis is like, this is going to make him sick. 7 plays, 65 yards, 4 minutes in terms of time possession left. Play fake, looking. Rodgers slings it in there, incomplete. Oh, wow. Really? No flag? I, okay, ball might have been tipped in. Okay. Because I was like, is that really not a flag? All right, 3rd and goal. So can they get a touchdown or will they settle for 3 points again? That's going to be vital right now. Rodgers looking, Rodgers on the move. Rodgers throws it, and that's going to be incomplete. 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 Referee standing on business with that call. He said incomplete. Lewis, you sure you're not the official right now? Ooh, that looks a lot similar to that catch that the Patriots had against the Dolphins a couple weeks ago, in which they stood on business and said that it wasn't. It was some stupid rule that said that it wasn't a catch. So I don't know what is and what isn't. JB's not going to comment right now. I can't hear what they're saying, but I remember Patriots had a similar play where both feet were down, but for some reason they refused to call it a touchdown. Let's see if these officials get it right or not. Braden says, I see what you mean, JB. When I fully figure this out, I'm about to take off. Hey, there it is. There it is. There it is. Absolutely. Lefty says, you think it's a touchdown? His left knee was down first. One knee equals 2 feet. And so it should be a touchdown by JB standards. He definitely should be a touchdown from what everything we understand. And I see that they went ahead and called this one a touchdown. So these referees got it right. Ooh, the extra point. All right, they say it's good. They say it's good. They say it's good. So that's 10-7. So how about that? 10-7. And that time, Rodgers found Garrett Wilson. A combination that we thought would be a lot more deadly at the beginning of the season. So let's see. RC said running around JB and whatnot. Exactly. Just running around the old park there, just slinging it. Lefty says, dang, that was good. And so I know, right? I know, right? I remember once upon a time, like this was a long, long time ago. Like if I had to guess the year, it might have been maybe about 2004-ish. And I feel like I seen a game where they actually challenged whether or not the extra point, it was an extra point or a field goal. I think it was an extra point though, was good because it was like so close that it looked like it really wasn't. So I've only seen that like one time, I feel like, where it was challenged that I can recall in recent memory. But yeah, that was that was close. Let's see. Samuel says you're at 120 high rate now. Okay. Hey, be safe out there, Samuel. No texting and driving. No texting and driving. Lefty says, dang, I should bet the over on this game. Don't let Lewis hear you say that now. Don't let Lewis hear you say that. Lewis took the under. We need Lewis to get his stuff right for this one. He's like 9-7, I think, when it comes to NFL picks so far. So he's got to get this one right. Got to get him on a streak like last year. Last year was total domination. But yeah, Rodgers with 72 yards passing, Brees Hall with 44 yards rushing, Garrett Wilson, 3 catches, 33 yards, and a touchdown. This is the offense the Jets really envisioned what we're seeing right now in this game. So, hey, Nathaniel Hackett, he couldn't hack it. He just couldn't hack it. If this is the results of switching just from him, that tells you a lot of things right there. A lot of things. Braden says that happened in the Iowa game against Washington on Saturday, but in college can't challenge that. And so, oh man, did it really? Did it really? Interesting. Interesting. Lewis says it won't go over, they'll slow down. So Lewis is anticipating. He says once there's a hole in a tire, it doesn't matter how it starts off. Eventually, it'll slow down. So Lewis says this will not hold weight. All right, let's see if Buffalo can continue to run the ball the way they were on that last drive. I'm starting to think as a whole, the entire AFC East just completely forgot how to tackle running backs. All right, shotgun formation here for the Buffalo Bills. From their own 30-yard line. Gets the snap. Allen looking. Allen on the move. Allen throws this one away. 2nd and 10 coming up again here in the first quarter with 1 minute and 55 seconds to go. All right, 2nd and 10 again. Jets are up 10-7. Buffalo got to respond after seeing the Jets score a touchdown on their last drive. On 2nd and long, we'll see what they do. It's a running play to the right. And Ray Davis is going to pick up 4 yards there on the carry. So Ray Davis earning some real carries today. All right, 3rd and 6. Let's see. Samuel says Vicksburg, Mississippi is back soon. Okay. You'll be back there soon. All right, 4 seconds on the play clock. Allen throws it and gets the completion, but what is it good for? He only gets half the yards that he needs. Curtis Samuel, what are you doing? 4th down coming up. 4th and 2. I tell you what, though, Curtis Samuel, nobody burns more calories for less yards than Curtis Samuel does. I mean, all that moving around and stuff. Then when you do get the ball, you're just running all that for a little 3-4 yards. All right, no return. 25 seconds remaining here in the first quarter of play. Jets up 10-7. Braden says, got to run that route a little bit deeper there, Samuel. Just a little bit deeper. I'll tell you what, guys. Old man, when it comes to his pick'ems, what he did last week, I checked it. He only missed one game, and that was the Seahawks and 49ers. He got all the rest of his picks correct from last week with his pick'ems. So, old man is taking a strong hold on first place. All right, so Rogers and company here. Rogers up under center, tight end goes in motion from their own 20-yard line. Play fake, but there is a flag. Is this a free play situation? And it's incomplete. Ooh, another flag comes in. Let's see. Braden says, same JB. I only got one wrong, and it was the Jags and Bears game. Well, shoot. JB made too many mistakes, y'all. JB made way too many mistakes. Again, 16 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Jets up 10-7, and Jets with the football right now. Offsetting penalties. Yep, so offsetting penalties. Again, 16 seconds to go here in the first. All right, multiple tight ends, two receivers, one back in the backfield. Tight end goes in motion. Toss play to the right. Ooh, gets met there. Barely gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, our score Jets 10, Bills 7. All right, that's the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, a 3-point game here. And I mean, Rodgers, 72 yards passing. Allen, he's got 18. Ray Davis is the leading rusher for the Buffalo Bills, 7 carries for 52 yards. He's got the bulk of the carries as well. Brees Hall, 6 carries, 44 yards for him. And as for receivers so far in this one, Garrett Wilson for the Jets, leading them 3 catches, 33 yards, including that touchdown in the back of the end zone. Meanwhile, for the Buffalo Bills, Dalton Kincaid, 1 catch for 14 yards, and he is the leading receiver right now for the Buffalo Bills. And let's see, Samuel says he's in Vicksburg, Mississippi now at the good old gas station. Okay, bet. Aiden says, I think the Pats have a good chance of beating the Jags on Sunday. And so JB believes it. JB believes it as well. Now that we've got a competent quarterback, if we can just get a couple guys back from injuries on defense and also just, team related suspensions, if we can get those guys back, hey, JB will be more than happy. But we got to win there. We got to. Yep, it's Samuel at the good old gas station. Absolutely. But again, here at the commercial, still can't believe that I have a tie in my ESPN fantasy football league, the one that is Rising Rhinos League. I can't believe because I'm in first place in my division, despite the fact I've got one loss. But now I'm gonna have a tie as well. Oh man. Let's see. Laney said that they fired a coach for the Jags, and so not yet, not yet. I'm still waiting to get that notification myself. If it didn't happen yet, let the Patriots beat the Jaguars, and it's going to happen. The coach said himself. Doug Peterson said himself. He said the Jaguars need to change a culture. That's his job. That's his role. That's his responsibility. And I can't help but say, I mean, look at the changes that we're seeing from the offense here, what the difference a new voice can make. So I say the Jaguars, they have no choice but to fire him. If they want to wait till after the Patriot game, they mess around and lose that one, then they've got to. But it's not working with Trevor. It's not. You're not doing him any favors. So they're going to have to see what somebody else can do. Rodgers, quick pass, picks up 5 yards there on the reception. So we got a third down situation coming up here. 3rd and 5 from the Jets 25-yard line here in the early seconds of the second quarter. Braden says, next draft, you need to draft O lineman. You said available. And so, oh man, yeah, we need to get some O linemen, but I feel like we honestly could trade back, accumulate some more picks. And yes, I know that the fan base is tired of trading back, but this year, depending on where the linemen are projected, we might can move back some and get him. Oh man, Garrett Wilson all by himself, guys. What are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, you couldn't get more space if you were shopping in a mile in a aisle during COVID when everybody had the social distance and was at home for home restriction. Like, bruh, what is they doing? Let's see. Samuel says, you about to get you some Wendy's? Okay, so Samuel's is getting Wendy's. Kenneth earlier had some barbecue. Y'all eating good. All right, gives it to Brees Hall, who gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Second down coming up. Johnson said he's had enough. He's had enough of this. 2nd and 9, they're going to call it. Again, second quarter with 13 minutes and 20 seconds to go. The Jets leading this one 10-7. And they've got the football as well at their own 40-yard line. You say your man's having a bad year. And so it may not be all him though. Sometimes you need a different system, like all these, I'm not going to say all these quarterbacks, but I feel like the best example right now is look at Sam Darnold. All right. So Sam Darnold, he's in a good spot in Minnesota. It's working for him. We've seen him fail with the Jets. We've seen him fail with the Carolina Panthers, but he's been, at the 49ers. I feel like they had him in a good situation to learn. He's in a good spot right now. Look at Bryce, Young. I feel like if you put him in the right system, you'll see a little bit better than what you saw in Carolina. So a lot of times it's just not working with some of these coaches. And Doug Peterson, he's fried. He's fried. He's done. 3rd and 14. Oh, another drop right there. I mean, I'm not going to blame the kid and say that this is on him, but Rodgers probably will. He might blame him. But 4th down coming up here for the Jets. They will have to punt the ball. But yeah, it's been tough. But you know what? He's not alone. He's not the only Jaguar that's struggling. Obviously, Travis Etienne. I don't know what Jacksonville has to do to get this man going again, but they need to do it for him and they need to do it for my fantasy football team because I have had enough. I have had enough. I'm saying hashtag trade him. Trade him to the AFC West. Whether it's the Chiefs right now, whether it's the Broncos, most likely the Broncos, that'd be a good spot for him. Trade him. Heck, trade him to the Raiders somewhere. But the AFC West is a good spot to start at because they can certainly, 3 of those teams can use an upgraded running back. And in the right system, Travis Etienne can put in some work. But right now, it's just not working right now with the Jaguars. It's really not. Things have gotten strange over there. Samuel said he's at home now. Glad you made it there safely. Braden says terrible play call. Braden said he could never, would never. Braden says at least Ryan Thomas is having a nice season. That he is. That he is. He'd have an even nicer season if he stopped dropping a couple of those passes that I've seen. But absolutely. And then Evan Ingram coming back. That was big. That was big. Let's see. Samuel said you got to get ready for a full drive Wednesday morning, October on the 30th. Okay, from Vicksburg, Mississippi to Jackson, Mississippi. Okay, okay, middle of the week travel. Okay, Samuel says it doesn't matter if it's the end of the week, middle of the week. My man out there hitting them streets and he's hitting them hard. Okay, okay, okay. Braden says, well, the Jags do have a player on their team that's named Strange. Oh man, Braden. Oh man. RC, where are you, RC? I know there's no WNBA game going on right now. This is too quiet by RC standards. Now we got to check on him. I demand an RC watch right now to see what's going on with him. I want to hear from you guys though, outside of sports. What are some other hobbies that you guys have that you guys enjoy? You know, what are some hobbies that perhaps not a lot of people know about, but it's just something that you enjoy, Whatever it is that you do, as long as it's not something that they're going to call JB in and question JB and be like, did you know such and such was doing this? As long as it's not nothing like that, then hey, let JB know what are some hobbies that you guys have that you really enjoy doing. I know we always keep it to sports in terms of when I typically ask those questions, but outside of sports, some hobbies that you have. Braden says, yeah, that's an RC joke you just pulled off. And so, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, that's what had me thinking, like, man, this is normally something RC would do. RC would have wanted that. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Bills from their own 10-yard line. They've got their work cut out for them. Two receivers, two tight ends, one back and hand to the back and the back again up the middle. Oh man, when Big 92's jumped on the pile right like that, yeah, you're not going anywhere. Stuff like a turkey. Samuel says you got to get ready for the full drive Wednesday. Okay, October 30th. Okay, bet. Excuse JB. Let's see. Lefty says, well, I used to stream playing World of Warcraft and Call of Duty for a hobby. Oh, really? Really? And did you stream on like Twitch or here on YouTube? If you still got those videos up, I'm about to check it out. I'm about to check it out. Meanwhile, Allen throws one up there, and oh, that would have been a big time catch if not for the penalty. But I got to see what this penalty is. But that's a big time play if it does stand. I don't know if it's going to stand or not. But man, that was big time. Let me see that catch again. My man Ray said, hey, I got hands. He said, hands will make her dance. Okay, so that's going to count. That's going to count. That's going to count. Okay. All right, let's see. Laney says, drawing and painting, making crafts. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. JB wishes if I could have one more. Okay, there's two more talents that JB really wishes that he has. One, JB wishes I had the ability to dance kind of like Chris Brown. Two, to be able to like draw. That would be something that JB would really be able to do, to be able to draw on a high level and then be able to digitalize my work. That would help me so much, save so much money with my card game as well if I could draw. So that's something that I would pretty much enjoy. But yeah, making crafts, that's what's up. That's what's up. Braden says, usually try to ride bikes every single day. What? I didn't know that. I didn't know you were a biker, Braden. JB apologizes if you're riding your bike and then JB just starts blowing a horn and says some explicits, get out the way. But man, that's what's up. That's what's up. Lefty says YouTube. All right, bet. Is it on this YouTube that you're on right now or another YouTube channel? If so, let JB go ahead and check it out now. Matter of fact. Yeah, let JB go ahead and check that out now. All right, Lewis, a man of many talents, says artist, musician. Oh, you're a musician. What instruments do you play? You say a drummer? Okay. That's what's up, Lewis. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Lewis out there reading music, probably out. You probably was featured on Drumline, wasn't you? You was featured on Drumline. I know you were. I know you were. Let's see. Lefty says you got like 100 live streams, you think? And so, oh, word. That's what's up. That is what's up. Yeah, JB got to check it out. All right, Allen up under center. Gives it to the back here. And Johnson this time when the carry picks up 2 yards. All right, let me see. All right, Samuel says, getting ready for that full drive next month there. Okay. Brayden says also work out. And so, yeah, JB's got to get back to being more consistent with it. But hey, that's what's up. You're out here cycling, you're working out, stuff like that. Brayden's getting ready to join the CFL, y'all. He's getting ready for the CFL. Lefty said 6 months ago you had the watch hours for monetization, but you got burned out streaming for the 500 subs. And so, oh yeah, I understand that. I certainly understand that. Absolutely. The burnouts are real. They are real. That's why I always say, hey, choose what you're passionate about. Do what it is that you're passionate about, because sometimes it's the passion alone that's gonna carry you when you start to get fatigued and stuff. Because that early on, that first year or two, you have all the energy in the world, because you're trying to, really put yourself out there. And it takes a grind to get yourself out there. But after a while, at some point, hey, it's gonna catch up. All right, 3rd and 6 for the Bills. Got to get a first down. Allen throws it, gets the completion, and that is a first down. That is Khalil Shakir with the catch for 9 yards and a first down. 8 minutes and 14 seconds to go here in the second. All right, perfect, perfect. Appreciate that there, Braden. All right, let me go ahead and do this right now from my phone. All right, give JB a hot second here. Meanwhile, Allen throws it incomplete, but a flag. That's going to draw a flag right there. And he knows it. Again, 7 minutes and 46 seconds to go. That's going to be defensive pass interference. Defensive pass interference, keeping Dawson Knox away from the ball. And Dawson's like, why me? He's like, I don't get that many targets. He's like, why me? All right, I just subscribed. There to you, Lefty. Just subscribed. And so, okay. That's what's up. Checking it out now. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty lengthy stream right there. That one that I see that you did a year ago with the Just Good Time with Friends. That's a pretty lengthy stream right there. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And now I'm looking at the lives. Oh man, you really was going ham. I see. That's commitment. That's commitment. Yeah, that is commitment. I'm gonna make sure to circle back around and check out some more of those videos. But appreciate you for sharing. And yeah, anybody, hey, if you haven't checked it out, guys, feel free to check it out and subscribe to them. Got to get you those watch hours back up. Appreciate that. Did you put the link there? All right, here we go. 2nd and goal. Throws it up there. Oh, off the fingertips. Off the fingertips. Curtis Samuel. I guess Curtis Samuel said that's too many yards for him after the catch. I'm sorry, too many yards. Then that hurt his low yards per catch. So he's like, nah, I'm good. He says, I'm good. Oh, great. JB's experiencing technical difficulties right now. Oh, JB's got to sign out and sign back in. Leave it to ESPN. All right, there we go. Braden says, I don't know about that, JB. Lefty says, thanks to whoever just subbed. And so, oh, yeah, that was me. That was me. Laney says, you're welcome. So, Laney as well. Okay. Braden says, PI. Now, Samuel also. Okay. Let's get him there. Let's get him there. Meanwhile, now that's a touchdown. That is a touchdown to Mac Hollins. And I guarantee you, I guarantee you, nobody started Mac Hollins in fantasy football. So, but hey, that's a touchdown. 10 plays, 90 yards, 5 minutes and 12 seconds off the clock. And that is a touchdown. And so Lefty says, thanks, dude. And let's see, Samuel says, hey, there it is. There it is. Braden says, if anyone wants to promote their channel, I'll find them and post them in here. Absolutely. Because Braden is the MVP. Taking time away from field goal responsibilities for his Green Bay Packers. Oh, man, what an awful kick. You might have another job waiting for you here, Braden. Oh, my goodness. That's a knuckleball. I haven't seen a kick that bad in a hot minute. Since I think we had streamed the Minnesota North Carolina game. Oh, okay. The ball had better have been tipped on that one. Okay. I about to say some lucky fan just got hit in the head on that sideline. Lucky, unlucky. It depends on the symptoms after that. They said those 11-hour streams had a lot of me just playing old streams in the background. And so, man, oh, okay. I was like, that's a commitment right there, buddy. That's the kind of stream that says I ain't going nowhere until we hit the goal that I set for this channel. That's the kind of stream that is, where you're like, hey, I'm streaming until we hit, that, whether it's that, 1,000 subscriber, whether it's the, financial goal or whatever it is, we're streaming until then. That's what an 11-hour stream would have been. So I'm like, oh wow, that's commitment there. But okay, that makes a lot of sense. You said while you were sleeping. And so, hey, I've seen a lot of things, but I'll tell you what, the weirdest thing that JB has ever stumbled across are some of the stuff that they do on Twitch and stuff like that. Like JB could never. JB could never. But you literally will have a person there in the stream just sleeping, and people there just watching the person sleep and all like that. And they're gaining subscribers while they're literally knocked out of sleep and stuff like that. And I'm just like, what in the world? I'm like, this Twitch universe, it ain't for me. It ain't for me. That is wild. Braden says touchdown. Lefty says appreciate you guys. Braden just subbed. That's what's up. Braden says missed. That was bad. And so, yeah, Braden, you might have to get off the bike and go in there and help. Go in there and help. Lefty says I'll start streaming again. You said once you get a new video card, you said you get random restarts when running games right now. So, okay, bet. I got you. I got you. I got you. Way in a far distant future for JB, I will at some point, whenever I do get to, like, I'm not gonna say finish the project for my card game, but get it to where I want it to be at for my trading card game. Then I will get to the point where I'll start doing separate streams specifically to promote that. And who knows, at some point when I get it to the point where I want to get it to, Lefty, I might reach out to you and see if you could help me when it comes to streaming some of that. So in the far future. So, ways to put it out there. Again, I'm still in the creation aspect of it. Like, I've got plenty of the rules. I'm just creating cards for each category. Right now, the database has like 5,000 that's being worked on, in which basically they've got names, they've got attributes for the trading card game, um, 2 elements each. But it's a complicated game. It's a complicated game that I'm creating there. But once you figure it out, extremely fun, and it's like a lot of different ways to strategize. But I know JB's mentioned that in the past as well, but I'm still working on it. Let's see. Lefty said you got rated at like 2 in the morning by a friend who would have like 700 people watching him, but a lot of them fell asleep while watching him, so he dumped his sleepers onto your streams. Hey, someone's got to babysit, right? Someone's got to watch him during nap time. But hey, it still racks up the watch hours nonetheless. And not to mention when the ads start playing, and since their computer is still on, it's going to watch the full ad as well. So that helps. That helps. All right, so Buffalo got the touchdown but missed the extra point. So they're up 13-10. So the Jets with the football here from their own 38-yard line. Three receivers, one tight end, one back. Garrett Wilson goes in motion. Rodgers looking. Rodgers throws it. Gets the completion. And guess who? Brees Hall again. All right. 5 minutes and 52 seconds to go. If you're Buffalo, you're letting Rodgers be a little too comfortable right now. A little too comfortable. You got to get in there and shake it up. Mike says the bass stinks. Lefty said you'd have 200 people watching, but nobody chatting, so you'd run an old stream and set your cam off. Oh man, oh man, oh man, I can see it now. Somebody new joins, they see 200 people, they're like, okay, okay, and then they're like, wait, nobody's saying anything. Nobody's saying anything. Samuel says, hey, you Lefty, when is the next live stream? Is the next live stream soon? And so you definitely got to let us know when that next live stream will be. And let's see, Lefty says, Samuel, I'm going to try and join Zoe on Sunday from the US Bank Stadium during the Vikings game. And so, hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. Okay. So y'all finna be out there in the trenches. Okay. 2nd and 17. Cause didn't Zoe go down to Detroit for the draft? Like down to the draft last draft, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that was Zoe. But that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Because I mean, if that was me, y'all would have seen. They would have thrown your boy out the draft. Because I'd have been like, come on now, y'all got money, man. Y'all can't y'all can't cash out your boy. Nah, I would have wanted to interview everybody in that room. False start. Morgan Moses here, tackle for the Jets, number 78. He knows better. Now you just made it 3rd and 15. Rodgers not going to be happy about that at all. Well, it says, yeah, you got season tickets. Okay, bet. All right. You said, yeah, he does. Samuel says, wow, nice, cool. Letty says, oh, he did go to the draft. Yeah. So, oh, yeah, I remember he said he was going to that draft. Oh, Rodgers down like Frazier here. Oh, my goodness. Jumped on Rodgers' bad back. Y'all lucky the man survived that hit, man. He can't take too many hits like that now. He can't take too many hits like that. Got him. Tagged him. Tag, you're it. Man, 77. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, so 4th down. They're going to punt. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Again, Bills up 13-10. All right, punts on the way. Yeah, Rodgers don't like getting hit like that now. He's like, I'm all cool when we're doing all right, but I get hit like that again. He said, somebody else finna get fired up in here. That's what he said. Somebody else finna get fired up in here if I get hit like that again. 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go here before the half. And again, Josh Allen and the Bills right now up 13-10. Allen, he's 5 of 7, 77 yards and a touchdown. And this one so far, Aaron Rodgers, 10 of 14, 122 yards and a touchdown. And again, both teams able to run the ball pretty good in this one. Brees Hall's got 8 carries for 40 yards. And Ray Davis for Buffalo, 9 carries for 54 yards. All right, let's see. And again, we're at the commercial. And just a reminder that the next live stream for JB is actually going to be Friday. So it's going to be the Friday Talk Zone with me, Zoe, Old Man. Friday will be the next one. So won't be Thursday night football. It'll be Friday will be the next live stream here for JB coming up here. So that will be the next one there. JB's got a busy middle of the week, so therefore that is why the next one is going to be Friday. And JB will be streaming the Texas and Georgia game. I will be doing that one for sure. Not sure yet if I'll be able to do a second one. There's a possibility, but for sure I'll be doing the Georgia Texas one. And JB will be a lot more relaxed with that one because it won't be Ohio State. So happy about that. All right, but Ray Davis, 8 yards on the play. Ray is looking good. Ray is looking good. Good old Ray of Sunshine. Up, Aaron Rodgers doing a thing. He's doing a thing. He's doing the Urban Meyer thing, the migraine thing. That one hit got him shaking. It's got him rattled right now. He's doing the thing. Samuel says, soon a new video vlog out. Oh, okay, okay. Bet. Well, we got to check it out. We got to check it out. And Lena says, so no Thursday night. That's right. No Thursday night this time. No Thursday night football for JB this time here. But Saturday for sure. Going to be doing the Texas and Georgia game because, I mean, how could you miss that one? But I'll try to get a second one in there as well. But for sure, I'll be doing that one for sure. I just got to double check my calendar and make sure I don't have any more appointments early Saturday before I commit to an earlier game. Braden says, yeah, Aaron can't be taking those hits. And so, yeah, he can't. He can't. He absolutely cannot. Absolutely cannot. Not at this age. Because, I mean, when Brady was up there, he learned the art of sensing when a guy's about to bring him down. And then he'll just go down to avoid the hit or just, like fall in the way to where he doesn't get the brunt of the hit to avoid those types of hits. But those kind of hits where you sneak up on a person from behind, oh, yeah, Rodgers is not going to like that at all. At all. He's not taking those hits. Like I said, he's going to say somebody else is about to get fired if he gets hit like this too many times. And again, we're at the 2-minute mark. The 2-minute mark. All right, let's see. Samuel says, soon, new video out next week. It's going to be a vlog, and you said the end of October or next month in November. Will it be perhaps dropped close to your birthday, Samuel? We'll see. We will see. But either way, we're looking forward to it. Any sneak peeks you want to give us about what it's going to be about? Like anything that you can share that you don't want to spoil for us? Braden says, if you're doing it earlier, you say gotta do Tennessee versus Alabama. You got a feeling something crazy is gonna happen in that one. He's got a feeling. Okay, Braden says he can feel it coming in the air tonight. All right, from the 35-yard line, shotgun here. Ooh, Allen doing a two-step. Allen looking, pump fakes. Gonna gallop towards the sideline there. Picks up about a good 6 yards on that run with a minute 52 left to go here before halftime. And so let's see. Laney says, yeah, I did a Tennessee and Bama one. And so, yeah, I mean, given the time of that one as well, like if I'm able to do it early in the morning, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. That one right there. So if I am able to do a second one, that will be the one. And so, of course, of course, of course. But I know what you're thinking, Braden. I know what you're thinking. Allen Medicine would be so disappointed in you. But who knows? I do think there's a chance. But I tell you what, though, they can't come out like they did in the first half against Florida. Can't come out like that offensively, like that. Defensively, yes, but offensively, no. Got to come out aggressive like they were, towards the end of that game and like a couple of weeks ago. Got to come out swinging in that one because if they do, hey, Vanderbilt showed the blueprint of how to do it. They say misery loves company. And right now, as an Ohio State fan, I am miserable right now. So I would love some more company right now to see some other teams get disappointed. All right, 3rd and 1, but the referees right now, what are they discussing? Sammy says, post that community. Okay, okay, okay. All right, so referees cleared that up. Clock is still running here. A minute and 44 seconds to go here before halftime. Allen up under center. Allen's going to run it. And Allen's going to get that first down. Of course he is. Of course he is. Picks up 2 yards there. He's got 4 carries for 10 yards and a rushing touchdown. Let's see. Samuel says soon. New vlog video next week, end of October, or next month in November. Meanwhile, went deep. And yeah, Hollins wants the flag. There is a flag. Yeah, but this Thursday, I've also got to make a trip see the eye doctor on Thursday. So hoping for some good news there. JB's got all kind of appointments, all kind of appointments. So things get crazy. And so Sammy says post the community next month. And so yeah, you should. You should, Samuel. You should make a community post for us. You should. Early stages of next month. All right, Curtis Samuel picks up 2 yards on the play. Man, Curtis Samuel, I mean, he really don't be getting any yards. I'm telling you. Like, every time he makes a catch, the man runs like 30 yards that way just to end up picking up a yard or two. Oh, man, my man got cleaned up by his own teammate, helmet yanked off. He's going through it right now. All right, 105 left to go here in a second. Allen throws over the middle, gets the completion. Tight end gets enough for the first. My man hit the flow. Thought it was a fire drill the way he hit the flow. Again, 57 seconds remaining here before halftime. Big 92 getting off the field. Did not get there in time, I don't think. Not if I'm the one refereeing. Y'all knew Big 92 couldn't get off in time. Y'all should have burned a timeout. Don't go blaming this man. It wasn't his fault. All right, there it is. All right, so, oh man, all kinds of penalties here. All kinds of penalties. Again, 45 seconds remaining. Are you guys watching the regular Monday Night Football version, or are you guys watching the Manning cast version of this game? Let's see. Samuel says video vlog December. Video vlog December every month. Video vlog. The more videos, the better. The more, the better. All right, but Davis on the carry. Again, with all three timeouts, no need for them to really rush it. They can always burn a timeout whenever they need to. And again, timeout here. 36 seconds. 2nd and 6. All right, and again, score right now, Bills 13, Jets 10. Now, Lewis did say that they were going to slow down the scoring, and he was correct about the Jets slowing down. But right now, the Bills, they've got touchdown on their mind right now. And if they can get a touchdown, that'd be big. That would be big. And again, the Bills get the football first in the second half, so keep that in mind as well. Bills get the football in the second half first. So you got a chance here if you're Buffalo to score and potentially get the ball back. That's big. All right, tight end goes in motion. Allen looking to run. Allen. Oh, did the ball come out? Luckily for them, it was recovered there by the Bills when the first guy whiffed on the opportunity to recover it. Yeah, that was indeed a fumble. All right, so third down, third and 11, 27 seconds left to go here before halftime. All right, let's see if they can find a way to get into the end zone. Allen looking. Allen throws one, and it is completed there to his tight end in the end zone for a touchdown. Just like that, Dawson Knox with his first catch, and what a catch it was to get them the touchdown. Yep. Excellent job securing the catch there. And it's good. So the score right now, Bills 20, Jets 10. And so RC, the man of the hour, he is returned. He is back. And he says Josh Allen beating up the New York Rex. They came in like a wrecking ball, looks like RC. For sure. Let's see, Samuel says soon, October 31st, Halloween night. So yes, Samuel's gonna be taking all the candy out there. All the candy. RC says, JBZ, what is up, my guy? And so, man, I mean, hey, this one almost at halftime here. Bills up 20-10. So as long as the Jets are losing, JB's happy about that. So yeah, JB's good. I'm hoping for a shorter halftime. You can tell JB did not get his nap in tonight. I mean today. I did not get a nap in today. And it is definitely being felt right now. SCRC said, JB, I haven't been too chatty, but I also been running around to different grocery stores before they close and getting something to eat. And so, yeah, man, earlier I said it was too quiet. It was too quiet there to, not seeing you in the chat there, RC. I was like, normally he would say something by now. Normally he would say something by now. All right, short pass there. And tight end gets out of bounds. 14 seconds remaining for the Jets. Again, they got one timeout. Let's see, RC says, just for JB, this halftime I feature 4 performers, one after another. Don't do it to JB. Don't do it. Let's see, Samuel says, soon as 72 days until Christmas. Oh, man, that countdown is going a little too fast right now, Samuel. It's going a little too fast. Rodgers with the completion near midfield. All right, Jets call a timeout. 8 seconds before halftime. Let's see. RC said, JB, I like this fall weather, bro. You say your favorite season. And so, hey, you say it's the best time of the year. Best time of the year. But you know what, RC? I know you're ready for Thanksgiving. I know that's when the countdown gets real right there for Thanksgiving. I know it. I know it. Samuel says Google Santa tracker. So okay, bet. Let JB do that. Let JB do that. RC says you're gonna keep it funky. You say Aaron Rodgers bores you half to death. Oh man, RC, you've seen how many yawns your boy has already done so far in this one. Oh man, but yeah, I really should have opted to take that nap. But what can I say? It couldn't be helped. RC said you forgot to grab your beer earlier at the store, JB. You said, oh well, you didn't need it. No way. Didn't need it. No way. And so, see, sometimes life has a way of helping you out unintentionally, RC. This is one of those moments. This is one of those moments. All right, 8 seconds here. Rogers gets the snap. Rogers looking again. Rogers going deep, putting his arm into it. Is that a touchdown? Oh, it's incomplete. One referee says a touchdown. The other one says incomplete. The one that says it's a touchdown says, remember, we've already accepted the payment. There's no refunds. So, wow. To Alan Lazar. Wait a minute. Somebody in the chat said earlier that Alan Lazar, they were going against him in fantasy. So, oh my goodness. A 52-yarder. That'll wake you up. A Hail Mary. Rogers showing, hey, I can still sling it. Yeah, he's already been long down before they ripped that one out. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. RC said they got the game on at the restaurant. Mike says, is it half yet? Mike, it is almost half. Right after this extra point, it will be halftime. And the Jets extra point, it is good. So 20-17 after the 52-yard Hail Mary in which Mr. Rogers, your friendly neighborhood Mr. Rogers, slung it up there. And Alan Lazar went straight lizard mode and went up there and grabbed it. Oh my goodness. That was not supposed to happen. How does he do it? RC said, maybe Aaron Rodgers ain't so boring after all there, JB. And so maybe Lewis is like, come on, no good. He's like, are you serious right now? Are you kidding, Lewis? Man. RC said, JB, whenever I talk mess about someone, they ball out. Hey, what can we say? What can we say? Those DBs should be ashamed of themselves right now. Right? And they say he did it again. He did it again. He did it. No, did he? He did it. He did it. So, oh man, we are at the half. Rodgers creating miracles before. Wow. What a way to end it, though. What a way to end it. You know what? That's exactly what this game needed. I am not going to lie. We needed that, and we need a couple more big plays like that, to be honest. We really do. But now we've got to wait until we come back here for the second half to get started. But right now, Rodgers, 13 of 17 for 192 yards and 2 touchdowns. Again, no turnovers. Meanwhile, Josh Allen, 10 of 12 for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns as well. So not a bad day in the offense, especially since he got a rushing touchdown also. So 20-17 is the score. All right, so RC says, JB, I want to quit streaming and find something else to do at my spare time and other time. You said if it wasn't for your Hawkeyes and women's college basketball and aces, you probably shut it down. I mean, those were probably the reasons you got started in the first place, right? Those reasons there. So I can certainly understand it. And so obviously, you know what's best for you. And at the end of the day, it's about what makes you happy, right? It's about what makes you happy. You started this because you had a dream and it made you happy, it made you happy. Now I have seen some walk away. I've seen some take a break, and sometimes when you take a break, It does help. It does help because, I seriously gave it consideration earlier in the year. I gave it consideration because I was like, man, like this eats up a lot of my free time. It's not like I got a lot of free time. Not like I got a lot of free time, and I still want to work on my, personal projects as well that I feel extremely passionate about. So I had to take a little bit of time. That plus the whole recovering from the health part and stuff like that. There was a lot of things that was taking place. So I certainly understand that. And so definitely hoping that you make the best decision for you, RC. The best decision for you. And if you got to take time away to think about it, they'll understand. They'll understand. And if not, hey, what can you do? But it's your job to look out for you first. RC said, I don't expect anything that I haven't seen or expect brilliant numbers of views. It's just the ups and downs off screen. And then when I come to content, sometimes I don't feel like myself. So, yeah, I mean, that's where it starts. That's where it starts. Like everything that carries over from the personal life and stuff like that. Obviously, like we're not, actors and stuff like that. We don't just get into the script and then forget about the outside world. That stuff matters. If you're not feeling good, you're dealing with stuff, it it will impact you. It will. If you're tired and stuff like that and you try to go live, they'll notice it. They'll notice it. But what's important is always protecting the mental health, So if it takes time away, then you'll really learn once you get time away. You'll either A, miss it and you can't wait to come back to it after some time. B, you'll be like, man, like I'm really happy doing what I'm doing here. Or C, you'd be like, I kind of miss it. So I kind of want to come back. Maybe not as much as before, with some changes, but it's up to you to figure out which path will be best for you. But either way, you've got JB's Nation support for sure. Let's see. Lefty says, RC, what's the link to your channel? So RC, go ahead and drop that link. See, RC's actually got two channels. Got a one for football that's newer that he just started up, and his established one for his women's college hoops there. So in which he just dropped that one. I'll go ahead and start that. Let's see. RC said, JB, do you also create comic books and design comic novels? And so RC, JB's passion and stuff like that is there are two things I'm really passionate about outside of streaming and stuff like that. It's just I started streaming first, so that's why it gets most of my time. But for me, with my love of watching stuff like I'm more of a like anime type of guy. So I'm an anime type of guy. So I have this whole manga that I do want to write, and I've got like an outline for it. I just got to take time to actually go, and write it out chapter by chapter. But I haven't done too much of that because I've been working on my trading card game, and I want my trading card game to reach a certain point before I, start taking on something else. Because I always tell myself you can do two things at a high level, but maybe not three. When I have to, work full time and then stream. Each stream takes me anywhere from 3 to 4 hours. Let's say 3 to 4 hours in a stream, and there's only but so much time left when you take away work, you take away that, and then working on my trading card game, that's probably about a good 5 hours out the week. So I don't have much time left. Got to spend time with the wife, so I got to make decisions. But at some point, I do want to create my own manga at some point. So that's just JB. And there goes the link. Lefty says thanks. RC says, JB, I tell everyone it's a hobby because it is most definitely a hobby. And so, oh yeah, like for sure, for sure, for sure. Like it really is. Until you start reaching a point where I always say, if you're at the point where you have about a good consistent, like let's say 20,000 that's like regularly coming through your streams and stuff like that. If you're at that point, then okay, it's more than a hobby. It's a lifestyle at that point, because financially it makes sense to commit the extra time. But if you're still climbing up that mountain and you're still working those other jobs, oh yeah, this is everything here is an addition to the regular workload. Archie said you started out talking about NBA and you would love to be the unicorn, JB, that covers WNBA and NBA simultaneously. It's just one problem. It's taxing to stay up. That's right. That's right. It is taxing to stay up for sure. On the latest news on both leagues, for sure. Absolutely. But yeah, absolutely. All right, so it looks like we got another 5 minutes before the second half gets started. I appreciate the fact that they gave us a timer so we can count down. But yeah, it does take up. That's another reason why I stopped doing NBA stuff because I was like, after football season's done, I need a vacation. I need time afterwards. And so I'll do like the UFL and stuff like that. Maybe this upcoming off season, I might do a little Canadian Football League because I feel like there's a lot of people that actually watch the CFL, and it's a good opportunity for them to learn a little bit more, like when football season's out until we get the NFL back. But yeah, SCRC says, JB, a job doesn't care about your YouTube channels. If anything, they're probably jealous or irritable that you're on social media independently. Yes, some jobs will tell you straight up you can't do it. Some jobs will tell you straight up they can't do it. And if you got the wrong type of management, they will tell you, like, anytime they see the slightest slip of production, they'll want to blame it on that and be like, you're doing, you're not focused, you got your mind on other things, putting your effort in other places, all that stuff. So, yeah. RC said, JB, I saw some of your old NBA content. He said, you had Jamaican dreads, man. And so, hey, you went digging deep into the archive, man. And so, oh man, you must have really watched one in which I showcased back in the day. I mean, it feels like that was such a lifetime ago, though. Like, because it's been, how long has it been? It's been probably what, 7 years now without it, 6 years without it. I think about 6 years since I cut my hair now. So 6 years, I think, without it. So, gee, feels like a lot longer though, but 6 years. But clearly those days are gone. Those days are long gone for JB. An unattainable dream for JB. But yeah, back in the good old days. See, when I had my hair like that, that was the version that I was when Black Medicine first met me around that time. Although I think the one that I shared might have been, yeah, I think I shared a couple that was like during that time frame around back then, about freshman, sophomore year of college. Let's see, Samuel says, breaking news at Bass Pro Shop is to Santa's Wonderland 2024 and start next month, November soon. And so November's here. And you know what? This year, JB's not going to make the mistake of forgetting about Cyber Monday. JB will remember Cyber Monday, and JB will have money aside for Cyber Monday this time around. Every year, it's the same thing. It sneaks up on JB. JB forgets about it. JB didn't plan for it, but not this time around. JB will be ready for Cyber Monday this year. Believe it. RC said, I don't think they should outlaw social media channels unless it's something crazy like OnlyFans or something out there like that. You said like promoting stuff, not of job integrity. And so let's see. Mike says, who you predict to win this one? And so I got Buffalo winning this one. I got Buffalo winning this one. They're going to recommit to the ground game. And hey, like they're going to be able to, I feel like, keep running that ball in the second half. And I feel like ultimately they'll start to dominate the time of possession. Ray had himself a first half. He had himself a first half. Whatever Tyrone Tracy had last week, Ray Davis has it this week. So that, and then you look, Allen's only got 12 pass attempts. I've seen Buffalo when they get in this mode where they can run the ball like that, they will continue to double down. Allen probably uses his legs a little bit more in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Jets, I feel like the Bills did slow them down. I know Aaron Rodgers threw that Hail Mary pass there. That's nice. That's great. And all that stuff. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I think Buffalo pulls it off towards the end. I believe it. But if y'all kicker goes out there and miss another one, I might change my mind. RC said you used to have cornrows. RC, I could picture the good old cornrows, bro. I could picture that. You say, but I'm seeing a little too many grays for you to grow your hair again. Oh man, hey, cornrows, man. That was the thing back in the day, man. That was the thing back in the day. That it was, especially around that what, like 2009, especially. That was the thing. Let's see. Mike said, "What's good this year, Cyber?" And so, well, Mike, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. You're looking for a brand new laptop. You're looking for a brand new, something electronic wise. You got something you want to upgrade. Maybe, hey, can get a new headset. Whatever it is, electronic. This is the time to get you some discounts. This is the time because for a limited time only, you'll be able to get it at some crazy good prices. So depending on where you get it from, don't just take it from anywhere now. But that's the time to get it. That's the time to stock up on any and everything. You got TVs you want, get them during Cyber Monday because why not? Why not get them cheaper? So absolutely. Samuel says he's ready to go see Bass Pro Shop Santa. There it is. There it is. Kenneth said it might be stream elements for due to subs. And so, okay. RC said, JV, also my family keeps saying ain't no money. Stuff cut off that camera. Oh man, and get a second job. And so, I mean, hey, second incomes are nice, but it takes a minute. It takes a hot minute to start making money on YouTube. Meanwhile, Allen got the completion to Curtis Samuel, who heard JB say that this man won't catch nothing beyond 5 yards. At that time, even Curtis got it for 38 yards there and a first down for the Buffalo Bills. Wow. I thought Allen was going to run, but Allen said, hey, I can't keep taking hits. So my agent said I can't keep taking hits. It was a good decision. It was a good decision. And so, but man, they keep bombarding you, you say? Or as you said, had me out here looking like Slim Thug and Lil Flip with cornrows. Oh, man. All right, Ray Davis there. Gets a little friendly 5 yards. How about to say, has McDonald always been that slim? I thought he was a little bit bigger than that. But yeah, wonderful throw. Wonderful throw. All right, let's see. Samuel says he's ready for that next month, November. Bass Pro Shop to see Santa. 2nd and 5. And Davis carrying the rock, and he's going to get the first down. And so Samuel in full Christmas spirit, saying ho, 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 okay. RC says, JB, where's your Beyonce shirt at today? Oh, man, it didn't come prepared. Didn't come prepared. You say, when is the next stream? The next stream for JB is going to be Friday. This Friday. It's going to be the next one for JB. Because JB's got a lot of stuff he's got to take care of between now and then. So it'll be on Friday. But Saturday, I will be doing the Texas and Georgia game. I will be doing that. Allen, play fake. Allen, bootlegging. Allen throws it. And that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. That was Dawson Knox, the intended target on the play. But there is a flag. There is a flag. And if there's a flag, there's a Santa Claus per Samuel. So there it is. And Samuel says he wants a PS4 for Christmas this year. RC said, JB, I came across a streamer about 20 minutes ago. His name was Gay Rainbow Sports Fanatic. No cap, no lie. And so, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Interesting. Very interesting. How many subscribers did he have? All right, 1st and 20. All right, Allen making adjustments here. See if the Jets bring pressure. Allen's gonna run. Oh, what a little juke right there. Little juke. Let's see. Samuel says next he wants a PS5. All right, so he wants PS5 for Christmas. He's begging Santa for that. All right, all right. Santa says if you've been treating them cheerleaders well, he's got you covered, Samuel. Santa's got you covered. And so they play Saturday, RC. Saturday, I think is it 7:30 Eastern that time? The game is, I think it's 7:30, if I'm not mistaken. But it's gonna be Saturday for that one. But Friday, I'll be doing the one with me and the Zoe and Old Man for our regular talk show on that. Let's see, RC says JB says Talk Sports. She really helped me a lot. She's another content creator. She told me load your device up with videos so you can release those whenever you don't feel like doing content. That's great advice. That's great advice. So, yeah, really good advice. Something that JB should look in as well. But JB took the route of focusing more so on the lives because I was getting so irritated. I would record a video and it would take me some time to record it because it'd be like a long video about, JB goes a little too far above and beyond, but it'd be like a good 3 hours worth of recording. Say I'm doing a mock draft and I'm trying to do a mock draft for every single team. And then I go to upload it and then it's like half the audio is missing. Only 5 minutes of the audio is actually captured. And then after having to wait a good 7 hours, because like I'll let it just load overnight because it takes forever to upload. And then I'm like, are you kidding me? All that work and it didn't even capture the audio. So I was like, you know what? We're doing streams only for the most part. That's it. If it ain't live, it just ain't happening at this point. Because I cannot be wasting that kind of time. Then I can't recover my own audio because it's missing. But yeah, that's great advice there. And you said you had 944 subs. Okay. RC said 831, so RC's like about to surpass him. Okay. I got you. You said you want a PS7 so everyone can't get on your level. You won't be able to get on your level. You won't be able to get online in that case, RC. It doesn't exist. Sue, what's good? You say, come on, Bills. Hey, come on, Bills. There you go. They called their first time out. They're up 20-17. Facing a 2nd and 15 at the Jets 34-yard line here in the third quarter. Under 12 minutes to go. Even Sam was like, wait a minute. A PS7? He's like, take me to that. He's like, bring me to that. RC's like, Samuel just a few years removed from PS5. He said he's living in the future, Samuel. All right, here we go. 2nd and 15 for the Buffalo Bills. Wide receiver goes in motion. Allen feeling the pressure. Allen throws it off the wrong foot. Allen gave his receiver a chance, but it's incomplete because he tried to catch it with no hands there. Keon Coleman, who's got no catches so far today. You just can't do it, son. You just can't do it. That's a play. Your quarterback gave you a good chance. I like what he did. He gave you a chance. That's a play. The great ones make that catch. The great ones make that catch. I'm sorry. Zoe, what's good with you? What's good with you? Oh, man, Zoe. How did it go for you in fantasy? Is it done? Do you still have hope? All right, 3rd and 15, quick pass. Coleman gets his first catch, and that's going to be a pickup of 5 yards on the play. So they find a way to feed the rookie the ball. Tackled by Adams. And 4th down coming up with 11 minutes and 32 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. Let's see, Samuel says, next out the PS6, release date 2026 or 2027. Zoe says he lost again and it's over. He says that's it. He's letting everybody go so that way JB can pick them up in free agency and help his team. He's done. Meanwhile, kick is on the way. The kick is no good. He's missing extra points. He's missing field goals today. Bass is in shambles right now. This is just an ultimate fail right here. The guy is missing as if the win is crazy right now. You can't blame the win this time of the year right now. You can't do that. Another fan gets hit in the head right now. This man is just missing. Wow. Let's see, Landy says, hey, RC and Zoe. RC says, JB, if Andre 3000 can name himself that, surely I can name myself RCPS7. Why not RCPS33 or PS3000? Let's see. Zoe says, what up, Laney? RC says, hey, Laney as well. Let's see. Zoe says, I ain't say all that. He says, I ain't say all that. But I'm going to tell you what, though. I'm going to tell you what. If my boy Zoe didn't post this video and check it out, if you haven't checked out his video already, I wouldn't have known myself. But I seen Matt, not Matt, the other one, the sorry one, Tim Hasselback. I seen him talking smack about the Minnesota Vikings, talking about they're not even in the top 2 of their division in terms of competing for the division and stuff like that. So I had to ask you guys when I saw Zoe go ahead and post his reaction to that. And again, if you haven't seen it, do check it out. Do check it out. But Zoe, since you're here, man, I know we talked about it in private, man, but talk to the people, man. What's going on with your boy Tim Hasselback? What's going on with him? I know he lost his hair, but when did he lose his common sense, bro? When did he lose that? That was insane. That was insane. And he says, doing good. RC said, JB, I watched The Quiet Place day 1 earlier this morning. Did you? Did you? Zoe says, that's what's up. Good to hear it. Lewis right now. Lewis says he's got the demons on deck right now. He's like, he don't know what's going on, man. This is outrageous. This is outrageous. Samuel says, name of the car dealership at Dallas, Texas. And so Samuel, I couldn't name it there because I don't work there. I don't work there. I know you said it the other day, and so I went with it. But I really don't. I don't do car sales. JB does not do car sales. I probably would be good at it, but JB does not do car sales. So it says, good looking. I'm watching it. You say he crazy, and so my man said it with a straight face. My man was being serious when he said it too. That's what made it so funny. He was being serious. Meanwhile, 2-yard carry there by the Jets. Breece Hall, again, he's got 9 carries for 43 yards so far in this one. But yeah, man, that was wild. That was wild. I see what my man said. He had to go live on YouTube because people be saying some of anything. I just stood there like, you're telling me that a team that's 5-0, you can't even include them in the conversation. If you wanted to include the other teams, that's fine. You could have said 3 teams and just excluded Chicago. Nobody would have blamed you. But you went out of your way to disclaim a team that's clearly shown that, at least if you don't believe in the offense, believe in the defense. Believe in them. With a defense like that, it'll take you places. It'll take you places. All right, meanwhile, Hall's going to lose a yard here on the carry. He's got 10 carries for 42 yards. Again, we're here in the 3rd quarter with 10 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the 3rd. 3rd and 8. So can Rodgers find a way to get a first down, or will this Bills defense get a stop? We're about to find that out in a couple seconds. And he says, thank you, Zoe. All right. All right, let's see. RC says, anyone in here watch the Terrifier movies? Rogers looking, speaking of Terrifier. Oh, got him again for another sack. They got him again for another one. Rogers hates this. He's hating this, but there's a flag. There's a flag. What's the flag? If you call holding on the offense, who did they hold? But if you call this on the defense, talking about he hit Rogers too hard, we're gonna have a real problem. Wait, I'm sorry. What? Roughing the passer on a sack? Are you serious? Is this what the NFL has become at this point? Zoe said, lost his mind, said Packers not good. But he says, you know what? Keep us underdogs. He likes that narrative better. RC says, bots, y'all ain't got to go home, but y'all got to get the heck out of here. RC said, JB, if you do YouTube shorts, you can bring in people that way too. And so, yeah, JB needs to. JB needs to for sure. Zoe says exactly. And so Samuel says, work haircut at Dallas, Texas. And so, oh yeah, JB will hook you up. JB will hook you up. I'll get you the nappy special. The nappy special. I'm telling you that. Come down to JB's Barber Clips. JB, the B stands for barber. Just barbers. Just barbers. Yeah, let's see. Braden says terrible call. It was a terrible call. Just because it's Aaron Rodgers? Really? That was a horrible call. Like, what else did you want him to do? Is he supposed to put a pacifier around his chest and burp him too? Like, what else did you want from him? He sacked the man. Let it go. And it wasn't even that hard to sack. But on 2nd and 5, Breece Hall gets the carry for 3 yards. He's got 12 carries for 50 yards. Man, the referees are on one, man. Referees are on one. All right, he said, JB, I still remember when you first began YouTube, you used to knit quills and sweaters and play bingo on your channel. Well, look where we are now. Look where we are now. Braden says, didn't know JB was all that old, RC. And so I'm just saying, RC said, I'm just saying that's what they want. That's what they want them to do. Oh, man. I mean, put the blanket on him and all of that stuff. Come on, man. 3rd and 2. Tosses it here to Hall. Hall taking it all the way like a student running from the principal out there. But he got caught before he made it out. He got caught 3 yards away from that end zone. All that happened because you sacked Aaron Rodgers. I wouldn't even know what to tell the guy. What do you tell the defender for real? Like, hey, man, you did a bad job sacking Rodgers. I mean, they literally gifted this man a 1st down for being sacked. I mean, I don't even think Mahomes would have got that kind of treatment, bro. Like, what would it? I'm still mad about that call. Roughing a passer on a clean sack? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Zoe talked to him before I talked to him because I don't know. I don't know. 1st and goal, play fake, Rodgers threw it right to the defender. It's like he challenged the defender. I don't think you can catch it. Or maybe he thought he was a Buffalo Bill for a second. Oh, man. Purple and gold, what's good with you? What's good with you? Oh, man. And let's see. RC says, is it the 4th yet? It is not the 4th yet. We're still in the 3rd with about 7 minutes to go in the 3rd. Score being 20-17. Bills on top by 3. Let's see. Purple and Gold says, stuck working late, so you missed everything. Oh, man. Purple and Gold putting in that work. Putting in that work. All right, so they shut it down. 3rd down coming up. Again, Breece Hall, 14 carries, 92 yards, but he's still trying to find a way to get into the end zone. He wants to get in there bad. If his fantasy owners, they want that too. They want that too. All right, but on 3rd and goal, what do you draw up here if you're the Jets? And if you're the Bills, how can you get pressure? 3 yards away from the end zone, gets the snap. Rodgers looking, Rodgers in the pocket. Rodgers throws it incomplete. Incomplete. Rodgers looking for another flag. Rodgers pouting. 4th down coming up. Bring out the special teams unit. Oh, man, Samuel. I saw what you tried to do there, Samuel. I saw what you tried to do there. Purple and Gold says, hey, everyone. RC says, void Dak contract, please. You say, that's it. That's the comment. That's the comment there. That's the statement. That's what he needs. Oh, man. Oh, man. Them Cowboys, they wet the bed on that one. All right, 22-yard field goal attempt here for the New York Jets. Kick is good. So we are all tied up 20-20 in this one here in the 3rd quarter with about 6 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. How will this one play out? RC said that he would certainly be up for some overtime. Not this one. Not tonight. Not tonight. Please, not tonight. RC said, but with JB. JB would not. JB would not. It would be one of those things where it's like, tune in next week to find out the next episode. It's like, but not tonight. Lefty says, you think Jerry should give Dak even more money? Lefty's loving the misery there of them Cowboy fans. He's loving it. You know what? Sadly, though, Jerry's probably thinking the same thing, unfortunately. He's probably thinking about extending Zeke. Honestly, that's what he's really thinking about, extending Zeke. That's what he's thinking about. But he did it to himself. He did it to himself. He did it to himself. An offense that you already know, even if you had a capable running back, that Dak is still going to mess you up. And you took it away. Like you took it away. So that's like, that's insane. That's insane. Like the running backs that you put in there to support and just having just one receiver, that's insane, man. That is insane. All right. Let's see. Where am I? Lefty says, what's up? Let's see. RC says, Cowboys need Pepto-Bismol. JB, you said they got a sore tummies like a weekend at Diddy's. Oh, man. Now that you mentioned it, I did see that one Cowboys chick on Twitter that was just throwing up after the game. She was just like just all out throwing up. Then you see the Lions fan out there just celebrating all around. It summed up the game perfectly. Oh, man. Samuel says, work jobs hiring now at Dallas, Texas. And so, hey, they really are hiring. They got like a lot of jobs out there. But I guarantee you, those jobs will not cover JB student loans. They will not cover that payment alone. Let's see. Purple and Gold says, hey, Lefty. Let's see. RC says, I don't call him Scary Jones for nothing. Oh, man. RC says, Samuel, what kind of jobs? I believe they got like a variety, if I'm not mistaken, of like different types, like warehouse jobs. I've seen those are some of the more common ones, are assembly line workers, stuff like that. So those are some of the ones that I think that come to mind. So RC says JB needs 8 jobs to tame the student loan. They want your boy to pay $882 a month for student loans. So I'm sorry, but in what universe can your boy afford to pay $882 a month in addition to everything else your boy already got to pay? So I'm sorry, student loans. That's JB can't. JB can't. Let's see. Purple and Gold says, sound like this game has been hepped up. The score is misleading. Oh, the score is. Aaron Rodgers hit a Hail Mary right before halftime. He hit a Hail Mary for 52 yards out. Alan Lazard caught the touchdown. That was one. So that was crazy insane. And then Brees Hall had that touchdown, which never would have happened if the referee didn't go out there and give a roughing a passer on a sack. We're not talking about after the ball was thrown. We're talking about an actual factual sack in which the dude just sacked him. Like all he did was sack him and then got up and celebrate. Was it the celebration? Or was it the jealousy? Or was it your parlay getting messed up, Mr. Referee, that you didn't like? Please elaborate for us, because I don't know what in the world. I don't know what in the world resulted in that. All right, and on the carry, Davis picks up 6 yards. Let's see. RC said, JB, warehouse jobs make you a sleepy man. And so, man, like JB got to go back to like right after high school. You know what? Maybe not right after high school, like summer, maybe like 2 years after. It was like a summer semester. I did one time at Advanced Auto Parts Warehouse for like 2 months. And in the second month, I quit. I quit that same day. I could not stand the manager there. And I was like, I'm done. That's it. You want to boss someone around? There you go. You got to open it. Find someone else or do it yourself. And that's a 3 yard pickup there. And Dalton Kincaid, he's got 4 catches for 30 yards so far. But yeah. And so let's see. Simon says they're now hiring the train. Okay. Lefty says, did you go to Harvard for 20 years? And so most of that came from graduate school at the University of Florida. University of Florida costs a good bit, not as much as Miami now, not as much University of Miami. Obviously, it might be in a private school there as well, but University of Florida costs a lot. And so that they want everything from your boy. Everything from your boy. So that's why your boy is over here like, look, I need all the help I can get with these student loans. Like, I don't mind if they're asking me for like, 300 something. I feel like that's the most I'm comfortable paying. But y'all want me to pay almost 900. That's depending on where you at, that might be rent money. That might be rent money right there. And you want me to do that in addition to my cost of living? Come on, man. Give your boy a break. And they're only going to keep going up. She said, JB is your Stafford, Yale, and Harvard man. He attended all those. Plus, get this, he even did a semester at Penn. And so, oh man, if JB did all that, I did something wrong in life. If I'm not making a lot more than I'm making now, then I have failed. Wait a minute here. Multiple penalties here, offsetting penalties here. These referees are heavily involved. And why do I feel like Reed is involved with every single penalty? He reminds me of, what was that guy who was the cornerback opposite of Richard Sherman in the League of Boom, the first, like, who was that guy? He also went to the Patriots when Darrelle Revis had went there as well. It was something, what was his name? I can't remember that cornerback, but he was always notorious for getting penalties, like a lot, because he got targeted a lot. And so Lefty's laughing. And so, yeah, it's insane, man. It's insane. That's part of the reason why I'm afraid to ask for a higher position, because when they ask for my income, if they see I'm making more, then they're like, let's get them. They're going to be like, let's get them. Let's get them. 1,500. 1,500. And that is when they're going to get a call from JB every single day. And I feel sorry for whoever answers the phone, because it is not going to be pleasant. And they will get everything that is not a bless you. But yeah, let's see. RC said, Lefty, you say Jesus was a carpenter. I didn't know you went to Harvard. And let's see. Purple and Gold says, you missed labor jobs, best sleep you ever had. And hey, it does keep you in shape too. It does keep you in shape. But at that time, I was recovering from a torn Achilles. And so I was probably about a good 70%. So a lot of moving around, that was tough for me. It was tough for me. That, and I did some outside labor work as well for a little bit, but that was to save up for entry to college fees and stuff like that at the time. But let's see. RC said, JB, some of these company bosses get themselves off on dictating their power. And so that is true. That is true. That is true. That's why I left this one company, because I was one time working at Yardi Systems. and stuff like that. But the last manager I had, because I had three managers during that time, but my department, they had decided to just made it only like an enterprise, so they repurposed us elsewhere. But the manager that they gave me, oh man, oh man, when I left a scathing review for him and stuff like that, because like he made me mad on so many levels and stuff like that. In which I've had some really good bosses in my career. I've had some really good bosses, but that one, oh no, oh no. The guy before him was a saint, but him, oh man, he was all about the company. Lefty says, "OMG, brilliant play." He say, "Brilliant way to draw past interference." So he could not have drawn it up better himself. Could not have drawn it up better himself. But again, third quarter with 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go, all tied up 20-20 right now. Let's see. RC said, "JB, you need some Mr. Beast YouTube money. For real, for real, for real, for real." For real. So you ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. But that's the dream, right? That's the dream. Let's see. Samuel says, am I gonna be moving to Vicksburg, Mississippi? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. At some point, JB plans on going back to Georgia and stuff like that, but Mississippi is not on that list. Not on that list. At one point in time, I used to consider maybe going back to Florida, but that's now officially off my list as well. So it's purely just here or Georgia. Let's see. And so RC says, Samuel, say the whole world hiring. I mean, that's what the statistics that they want you to see. They'll be like, the whole world is hiring, but the whole world ends up being, something different. Yeah, let's see. RC said, JB, I'm watching horror movies this whole month of October. All right, so is it like one a day or multiple a day? I didn't mean to skip that when you say, did I see, JB, have you ever seen the movie Horrible Bosses? Seen it. I was featured in it. All right, quick pass. Garrett Wilson stumbles but recovers, and he's running, still running all the way to the, let's see what they mark him at the 42-yard line there. First down, that was 16 yards there. So Garrett Wilson, 7 catches, 84 yards. And right now, fantasy football owners, they are rejoicing at the resurgence here of Garrett Wilson. You change coordinators, and he benefits from it. Garrett Wilson's happy. Brees Hall's happy. Aaron Rodgers is never happy, but by his standards, I'm sure he's at least not as much discontent. All right, but here we go. Again, 3:48 to go in the third, all tied up 20-20. Jets with the football from their own 42-yard line. Fakes to the back. Rodgers looking. Rodgers throws that one. And again, Garrett Wilson. We got a Bills player losing his helmet here. Damar Hamlin lost his helmet and lost the offensive player. Come on, man. Let's see. RC said, JB is as many horror films that I can watch, sometimes one a day, two if you miss a day. Okay, okay. You're taking that like it's medicine. I got you. RC says, Aaron Cutler. Aaron Cutler. Tight end goes in motion here. So another running play. Oh, look at that. Brees. Wait a minute. It's a flag. It's a flag. Hold up. Wait a minute. Referees got to put their input in. Ooh. Okay, then. So, yeah, that doesn't help. Personal foul? Come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't think he knows what he's doing right now. All right, and again, 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the third. All right, shotgun and Brees Hall is going to line up at the top of the screen here. So they're going to go ahead and spread them out. Bills send 4. Rodgers looking, gets the completion there. All right, so Brees Hall, quite the performance here so far, and we're still got a quarter to go. So, man, if you're going against him in fantasy football, I hope you got a decent lead. I hope you got a decent lead. And let's see. Gold Bar says, RC, have you ever watched Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon? And you say an underrated horror flick. So, okay. Samuel says you're moving to a new apartment. Okay, Samuel. So you're moving next year. Moving next year. Okay. That's exciting. That's exciting. You're going to have some people help you move. And a completion a yard shy, but maybe 2 yards shy of the first down marker. And that's Alan Lazar, who's got 4 catches, 74 yards, and a touchdown. Oh, that's right. Black Medicine's fantasy team is going against, I think, Alan Lazar. And that touchdown earlier might have been enough. All right, so we got a 3rd and 1 situation right now. 3rd and 1. Heavy formation. 3 seconds right now on the play clock. And they're going to give it to the up back, and the up back's going to get the touchdown. And that is Braylon Allen. So how about that? But wait a minute. Hold up. There is a penalty here. Holding. Yep, bringing them back. Nullifies the touchdown. And instead of getting 6 points, now we're looking at a 3rd and about 12 from the Buffalo 14-yard line. That's Tyron Smith, the guilty party, the villain that messed it up. RC said he hasn't heard of it. Says he hasn't heard of it. How long has it been since Aaron Rodgers had a rushing touchdown? Has it been sometime this season? Or like how long has it been? I am really curious about that. Up, incomplete. And man, he led Garrett Wilson in the middle of some defenders here who took out some frustration on that one. So Wilson is down. This is big, real big. Yep, in between 2 defenders. Oh yeah, came in there and separated that football. All right, let's see. Samuel says U-Haul truck rentals and budget truck rentals. Okay, so you're gonna be out there driving the U-Haul. I got you. I got you. I got you. When it's time for JB to move, I might just give you a call, Samuel. Have you ride the U-Haul up here for JB when it's that time, whenever that time for JB comes to relocate back to Georgia. Hopefully, Garrett Wilson's going to be okay. All right, let's see. Gold Bar says, if you get a chance this month, check it out. You love horror movies, you watch them year round. And so, okay, okay. Oh, man, that's nice. That's nice. That is nice. You know what? Everybody, let me know, what is your favorite time of the year, your favorite holiday to celebrate. If it's a tie, that's okay as well. But everybody, let me know your favorite time of the year and why. Obviously, if you choose Thanksgiving, I'm going to assume you like food, but let JB know. Let's see. Samuel says, hey, you, Josh, is on. You say pick best morning. You say U-Haul rentals or Pensax truck rentals and budget truck rentals. And so, okay, okay. You say you're gonna pick the best of them. And so I've only got experience with U-Haul rentals, but okay, okay. Up, I see that Lewis is back here. RC says purple and gold. You got a horror movie YouTube channel. I know 80s love him some horror movies. I know that. Oh, speaking of horror movies, there is nothing more scary right now for the Jets than seeing that field goal doink off, and he missed it. No good. So these kickers have been pretty spooky in this one. The ghost of Jets pass trying to resurface here tonight. The doink, no good. Wow. Wow. 55 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, guys. And we got kickers doinking left and right. Doinking left and right. Lewis says, no good. Oh man, Lewis, you way ahead of us. You been posted this. You way ahead. I mean, you're like light years in front of us right now. Laney says Christmas decorations and presents. And so, oh yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. I can imagine. You have the children come home for Christmas. Everybody brings, their kids and stuff over, all that. So that's a great time. It's a great time. Not to mention, you know, Christmas is definitely up there for JB, but definitely I probably gotta lean with maybe, I don't know, is it still Thanksgiving there? I guess Thanksgiving. Again, food, you got me there. It's the same month as my birthday. So November is just in general a great month. Not to mention all the, big time college football games, starting bowl games, or finishing up conference games. So there's a lot to love around Thanksgiving. So that's probably it for me. Meanwhile, Curtis Samuel, he's doing everything that he can. Now that, a couple weeks after JB let him go off my fantasy team, I drafted the wrong Buffalo Bills receiver. All right, 2nd and 7. Penalty for illegal formation. Let's see. Gold Bar says no, but that's a good idea. Huh? You say you also love movies and could probably do video essays on them. Really? So you could write like a whole review and stuff. You said you got a gaming channel and this Vikings channel at the moment. And so, oh, word? You gotta hey, let me see the gaming link. Let me see the gaming link. Drop the gaming link in the chat for us so your boy can check it out. Yeah, let me check out that gaming link there for sure. Because JB's always curious, especially when it comes to like gaming channels and stuff. So I'm always curious and looking to see how other people do their gaming stuff. So absolutely, let me see that. All right, she says JB, every day alive is a holiday. When you're pimping, I got you. I got you. You say you got that AI voice too? Oh, nice, nice. Alan, indecisive here. Pump fake 3 times. If I did that in a video game, he's going to throw it for real. And so let's see. Lefty says September is his favorite time because your kids go back to school. Lefty, I see what you did there. Oh, man. I was like, man, someone said September. This is a first. But man, my man's got his reasons. He's got his reasons. I'll let you have that one. JB may have to adopt that one in the future. RC says purple and gold. You say you just watched the Candyman 1992 version. The Boogeyman, A Quiet Place, Day One, and now in the process of watching The Substance, a new one. Go Bar says Halloween for you. You say scary movies, costumes, and in Canada, Thanksgiving is October. Okay, okay. Well, in that case, then, hey, you get it all in that month. Then you get it all. You get the treats, you get the food, you get it all. As Archie says, JB, I used to stream myself playing NBA 2K, and so a word. Oh man, JB hasn't touched 2K in a hot minute and all like that. JB, when it comes to 2K, I realize this is out of JB's league right now. Out of JB's league. Samuel says, hey, you, Josh, you say you got to pick NCAA college team football for who's going to be in a championship game. And so, well, right now, based upon how everything is going, I still believe I still believe in my team to get there, Ohio State. I still believe in us. And I believe that Texas will be there. So I think Ohio State, Texas will be the game. I think Ohio State will avenge their loss to Oregon in the college football playoffs, which makes JB extremely happy if that's the case. We want that. We want it. And so you say a Supreme, okay, Supreme 3 World, bet, 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 bet. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, just give JB a second here. Make sure I spelled it correctly. All right. Braden says just uploaded a short. My man putting in work. Putting in work. Okay, okay. Putting in that work. Braden, it's like every time you step away, we're getting blindsided by bots left and right. JB's been hit about 7 times with bots. It's crazy. And let's see, Braden says every Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary. So every Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary. What is going on? Well, that's a good one, though. That's a good one. Wait, what happened to the lights? I was about to say, why they got it all like we're watching through an X-ray or something like that, bro? I'm like, what are they doing? All right, let's see. RC said Ohio State better avenge their loss or JB's gonna drop Will Howard off at Denny's during the offseason. I would never do such a thing, RC. I would never do such a thing, even in the name of justice. All right, so you can give JB 1 second here. But fourth quarter, and the Bills facing a 3rd and 21 situation here. Quick pass. All right, and he's going to pick up a couple yards here. Was that Dawson Knox, I think, with the catch? All right, Kincaid. All right. But yeah, we got to do something, man. Let's see. Gold Bar says you started with Power World videos and have done some live streams off different games. You got some scripted stuff coming for Dead by Daylight. Okay, and Valorant. Okay, and you watched Halo Player. used to do tournaments, and so you're watched. Okay, okay. Well, hey, I mean that's what's up. That's what's up. JB has not done anything remotely near that. I mean, the only thing that JB has ever done on Twitch has been NCAA football, in which Braden was on when I streamed it to YouTube one time, in which I lost in overtime in heartbreaking fashion to LSU. Heartbreaking fashion. You know what? Maybe I would have won if Ryan Day wasn't the coach, Braden. Maybe I would have won. That was back when we thought that Jackson Smith and Jigma was going to be a Green Bay Packer. You remember that? And we would be talking about future Packer receiver. I just knew he was going to be a Packer, but you guys had other plans. Let's see. RC says, Braden, I'm gonna start uploading just with just my face, bro. You said I ain't put no words, no pictures, no nothing. Just organic face and WNBA content driven YouTube shorts. Tired of effing editing. I got you. Oh man. All right, so 1st and 10 here for the Jets. Here in the fourth quarter with 14:06 to go. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back from their own 34-yard line here. Receiver goes in motion. Fakes to the back. Rodgers throws it, gets the completion, gets to the 49-yard line. And again, Alan Lazard. Will Alan Lazard get 100 yards receiving tonight? Man, we letting some of everything happen, I see. All right, 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 back in the backfield from their own 49-yard line. Tight end goes in motion, 4 seconds. They're going to toss it here. And Braylon Allen is going to take it to the, let's see, pick up about a good 6 yards there. But wait a minute, there is a flag. So this one could be coming back. Could be coming back. Holding. So a lot of penalties right now here if you're the Jets, especially on that offensive line that's messing you up. A lot of penalties messing you up. Let's see. Samuel says you got an NFL team playoff game, playoff world championship win on the Super Bowl the next year. And so, yeah, so I'm thinking that right now, I'm still gonna lean. Well, actually, right now, I love what Baltimore is doing. So I'm gonna change it. I know I've been saying Kansas City for the longest, but I'm gonna change it to Baltimore right now. I'm feeling what Baltimore's doing, and I feel like this year Derrick Henry's going to make the difference should they play Kansas City, especially if Kansas City can't have Rice out there to help them. So I would say right now I would lean towards Baltimore, which is a change from what I was saying with Kansas City before. I could change back later on, but as the season goes on, I'm liable to change a couple times. Look at that. No hands. No hands. Yeah, Rogers is like, send him back to the Chargers. He's like, send him back to the Chargers, bro. I can't with him. I can't, I won't with him. All right, 2nd and 18. They're just going to go ahead and run the ball here. And that's a good decision. Nice pickup of about a good, let's see, about a good 7 yards there. 3rd down coming up. All right, let's see. RC says, overtime, overtime. Not tonight. Not tonight. Braden says, understand that RC editing takes time. Well, that's why we have Braden do the editing for us now. Oh, oh my goodness. What a pass that was. And Rogers getting off the floor. And anytime he gets off the floor, you know that yellow hanky's on speed deck there. But man, they got Rogers out here doing the stanky leg, y'all. Like this is my man not used to getting hit like this. Gold Bar says those are good movies to start. Okay, RC says, I really want to move. Let me ask something, JB. You said, why do some people move places and states and cities without housing down? Like some people get a job and go, like you're supposed to have a place first. And so, you know, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. Um, I'll tell you what. One time, JB did that. JB did that one time where I went ahead. I took the job. This is when I was working at the University of Alabama, Birmingham, and I was working part time because, like, how it works was that IMG would hire some people, and then UAB would hire. So they would alternate who hires who. And so I was brought on by IMG, which means I could only be part time. I could never be full time, but I needed full time money. And I hated living in Birmingham. I hated the fact that the gym was literally on my same street, but it would take me over an hour, maybe about an hour and a half just to get there because of how bad traffic would be throughout most of the day. And I hated that traffic with a passion. I mean, I don't mind Atlanta traffic. I don't mind any other traffic, but I hated Birmingham traffic with a special passion. And I was like, I gotta leave. I was like, get me out of here. I'll figure it out. Get me out of here. So it got me a job there, left, found me. I did have like a bit of a verbal agreement to where I was supposed to go to this one apartment, but they refused to contact my previous apartment to verify some stuff. They refused to call each other. So eventually I got fed up and then had to find somewhere else. But during that time, there was about a good couple weeks where I just, didn't have my own place and stuff like that till I finally found me an apartment. But yeah, JB was fed up. I was like, I got to get out of here. I like, this ain't for me. Bama's not for JB. So that's the only time that I can recall ever doing that. Everything else was more organized, but that time JB was like, "Get me out, get me out." RC says Braden need to hire someone to do the editing, and so I ain't it. He said, "Wait a minute now, wait a minute. You're gonna pay them two nickels for? You're gonna get Braden to drop some explicits, man. You keep that type of price in there." Braden says, "I remember that JB good times," and so, oh yeah, it was like living on good times for sure. 3rd and 16, quick pass goes out of bounds after picking up about 8 yards on a play. Fourth down coming up here. 10 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in this one. Let's see, Samuel says, oh no, a new storm hurricane. Oh man, Samuel, what is going on, Samuel? What is going on? Purple and Gold says, I'm still good enough to hop on Call of Duty and destroy a lobby. LOL, you say, oh, I also play PJ. Oh, you play PJ as well? Okay. And you're washed at Madden, but you used to play a ton in college. Oh, man. Back in the day during college, man, that was everything. That was everything for sure. Another doink and another miss. These kickers just can't make it. They can't make it and they can't. Oh, my goodness. This is bad. This is real bad. This is real sad. Wow. Just wow. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, y'all. Just wow. I can't, you know what? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Not built like us, as they say. As they say. But we'll see how this one plays out, though. We will see how this one plays out. All right, so JB's about to make that one play real quick. I know Lewis will tell me don't do it. He will tell me don't do it. He'll say, JB, don't do it. But if JB's correct, though, all right, let's see. Uh, All right, and again, we're still right now at the commercial here. All right, JB's just verifying real quick. I guess. I guess that's good enough. We'll take it. All right, JB's locked and loaded here, hoping for the best. All right, she said, JB, why is editing such a tedious, drawn out process? I remember I missed the Iowa coach name by mistake and had to go back and resave the whole video. Oh, I can imagine that, RC. I can imagine that. But yeah, I mean, again, that's why Braden exists for us now. He's going to make life easier for us now. Braden says, hey, I'll take that bottle of water, RC. He'll take it. He said, oh, what a throw. That was dirty. Kenneth says, how much time is left in the game right now? 9 minutes and 40 seconds. And Ray Davis out here still running that ball, getting first downs in the process here. 9 minutes and 32 seconds. And hey, we're going to have to get somebody to get a touchdown. We're going to have to get somebody to get a touchdown. Why? Because, yeah, that's just, yeah, we're going to get somebody to get a touchdown. Because these kickers cannot kick. All right, 2nd and 3. Quick pass. Caught there by Keon Coleman. But yeah, 8 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in the fourth there, Kenneth. All tied up 2020. Samuel says next year bad weather tornado seasons outbreak 2025. Oh man, how far behind am I? Braden says he missed it. Lewis says no good. RC said, what does a kicker put on his foot when it hurts, JB? Put some ice on it. Says, I don't know. Let's see. Lewis says 3 points in the second half has kept you alive here. That's right. And another carry right there by Mr. Davis. Lewis says, oh, JB shaking my head. Braden says, RC, you've done it again. Boinkman. Oh, man, RC. But yeah, got to watch out for that weather. Purple and Gold says, from what I've seen so far this game, it looks like both teams have been doing their best at trying to lose the game. It's the kickers. The kickers are working for Lewis right now. He bought him out. 2nd and 7. Shotgun. Lewis says, no touchdowns, JB. No touchdowns. Quick pass caught by the tight end, and the tight end doing tight end type of things there. Dalton Kincaid picks up 15 yards there. He's got 6 catches for 51 yards so far today. 7 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the fourth. Let's see. Gold Bar says you could avoid the extra work by putting an asterisk on the screen with the correct name, but then it doesn't look professional. That's true. Brayden says, I've made some spelling errors and had to go and change them. It's not fun. Let's see. RC said, JB, Florida weather with the hurricane looked bad, but the news made it sound like expect even worse. And so, hey, you rather be prepared for the worst, over prepare than under prepare. So that's how you got to view it. Gold Bar says, yo, have you seen any of these viral clips of the Bills receiver Coleman? And so I have not. But now that you mention it, I've got to check it out. For sure. RC says, Braden, I was editing while tired. I spelled Jan Jansen like it was Chand Jensen. Oh, man, RC. Yeah, you was tired. Oh, Keenan Coleman's coming to life out here, guys. He is coming to life. That much we do know. All right, let's see. All right, 6:05 to go left in the fourth. Allen up under center. From the 18-yard line of the Jets. Run and play, and they're going to bring down Davis in the backfield. 5:45 to go here in the fourth. All right, let's see how this one plays out. Second and 11. Looking. Allen throws it away. Throws it away. Incomplete. Incomplete. All right, so incomplete. Let's see. Samuel says, hey, Josh is on some key on detector off now. And so, yeah, JB does not hear a detector at all. At all. Oh, man, dang it. Just as JB was about to do some JB type of things here. Ooh. Ooh. All right, 5 minutes and 13 seconds left. Allen up under center from the 10. Samuel goes in motion. Davis going to pick up a couple yards here. And if the Bills can find a way to get into the end zone here, that would really be huge for them. And again, you can't trust these kickers. You can't trust these kickers. Lefty says, kind of glad I didn't bet it in this game. And so I understand that. Braden says, now that was roughing the passer. But yeah, I mean, but they're not going to call it though. AG, what's good? What's good? Says, what up, JB? It's been a minute. Yes, it's been a hot minute, man. What's going on with you? What is going on with you? Meanwhile, oh, Allen gets brought down. That's going to make it third and goal. So third and goal here. And so Samuel says, okay, bet. Let's see. Lefty says, what happened to James Cook? Has he not played in this game? Yeah, James Cook was ruled out probably about, I don't know, about maybe like an hour or so before kickoff, maybe about an hour, hour and a half. But yeah, they ruled him out before the game. Although that they were talking about leading up to it that he was going to play, but they ruled him out. Third and goal, incomplete. Incomplete to Mac Hollins. Fourth down coming up. Let's see. Brandon says he's injured. That's right. AG says Ray Davis has been very impressive. He has been. He has been. He has been. Unlike he waits until the week where I had to drop him because I had no choice because I needed somebody else. And I didn't know he was going to actually play. If I had known that, I would have saved the spot for him. But I didn't know he was going to play until it was too late. So, and I know somebody else is going to make a play for him. And I know exactly who's going to try to make a play for him in my league. Lefty says, oh, dang. And so, yep. I'm about to say another penalty, man. These two teams, they are full of it. Let's see. Samuel says, hey, Josh, you said minute game Coke. And so, kind of Coke we talking about there, Samuel? Again, here in the fourth quarter, 3 minutes and 46 seconds left to go. And Tyler Bass, he's been in a slump to say the least. Buffalo with a missed extra point it was deflected. It wasn't his fault, but he did miss a field goal straight up. This has been a very intense game. All right, neutral zone infraction there against the Jets. Number 54. You know you're too big to go unnoticed. Let's see. RC says, JB, who's going to win? And so I still stand with the Bills winning this one. Still stand with that. And let's see. RC says, she's a dork, but you like her though, Braden. Talking about Lucy Olson. And let's see. How much minutes left in the game clock? So, yeah, 3 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the fourth with Buffalo about to kick a field goal in which they kick it. And it's good. It's good. The way that ball was flying, though, they better be glad they were close. But hey, 23-20, that's the score. Bills on top. But Aaron Rodgers, he pulled out a Hail Mary earlier. Can he find a way to help his squad here today? 21 of 30 for 286 yards, passing and 2 touchdowns. All that, and Aaron Rodgers, he can't crack a smile. All he can do is just shake his head. Let's see. RC said, JB, you're watching the WNBA Finals, Game 3 on Wednesday. And so, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Your boy plan on watching that for sure. Matter of fact, your boy going to do a little research and come up with a little pick 2 and pick 3 myself for that one. But, yeah, I plan on watching that for sure. Lewis says, no more points. You need no more points now? All right, so if Lewis needs no more points, then there it is. We need this to be the final score for him. Samuel says, please, Bills, win now. And so these referees, they all these penalties, bruh. Like, come on, man. Do it for the fans, man. We just want to see a nice, clean game to the end. Can we cut down on some of the penalties here? Come on. RC said, JB, I don't foresee a third championship game happening this year for your Hawkeyes, but win or lose, you're a diehard supporter. How far do you see them going? Tell me that. How far do you see them going this year? Give JB some realistic expectations of how far will this team go. As RC says, he's working on a South Carolina Gamecocks Don Staley video. You think they can repeat? Certainly possible. How many returning players do they have? Samuel says, come on, Bills. He is willing the Bills to come on and win this one. Lewis says, I have a feeling I'm going to end up hating Rodgers if they score. Lewis, if you don't hate Rodgers by now as a Bears fan, you haven't been fanning correctly. The very mention of Aaron Rodgers should have you out here just throwing around a bottle of Henderson or something like that, man. Like, I'm just saying. Hennessy, come on now. RC says, round of 32 in March Madness tournament. Anything else is extra cake icing. So round of 32. Okay. Okay. So you're saying a Sweet 16 will really be sweet for this team. Braden says it wouldn't be your first time, Lewis. Oh man. AG says, JB, how about them Gophers recently? And so, oh man, AG. You know, I'll tell you what. Gophers, the middle of the Big Ten has been really fun to watch and stuff like that. Because I feel like you guys have a lot of games out there where you could obviously win if one thing happened differently here, if a kicker makes a kick there. But recently, hey, they're looking good. They're looking good. I haven't paid this much attention to Minnesota since the days they had, I guess, Lawrence Maroney. I guess got to go back to those days. So, but yeah. Let's see. RC said they returned 90% of their roster. JB only lost Camilla Cadorso. Okay, WNBA. Okay, so hey, 90% coming back. Means they'll be back, right? Samuel says, good luck, Jet fans. Mike says, was Pat's rookie quarterback good? He was. He threw 3 touchdowns. He worked behind an offense line that was so bad they was afraid to put him out there. And he gave the offense some juice. Ooh, a fumble. A fumble, Rooski. Going the other way. Old man Rogers coughs it up. And he's crying. He's like, I thought you guys had my back, refs. This is huge because the difference between 3-3 and 2-4, that's big. Oh yeah, that's a fumble. That's a fumble because you can tell he tried to pull that one back in. He wasn't trying to throw it. He tried to pull that one back in. Archie said chocolate chip cookies. Oh man, Archie's got food in the mind. Braden said South Carolina should repeat RC unless the team upsets them like Iowa did a couple years ago. Archie said, yeah, how did Drake June play? Drake May. Yeah, obviously not perfect. Had 2 interceptions, got to do better than that. But given the circumstances, he gave life to that offense, helped them stretch the field, made them competent. For a rookie quarterback, that was a tall task. So he did good. Real good, actually. Better than I thought he was going to do. Sammy says, love chocolate chip cookies. Braden says, fumble. AG says, have you seen Cole Parrish? The kid is a stud. And so it's a straight up stud. No lie. No lie. And so Samuel says, love chocolate chip cookies. And only a freshman? Only a freshman? I didn't realize that. All right, Braden says you think it's incomplete. All right, Lefty said they ruled it incomplete. Okay. Lefty says throw the flag. Yeah, because I think it's a fumble. I think it's a fumble. When you watch the ball, it's not so much the hands moving forward part, but the part that you can see he held onto the ball. Nobody throws the ball from the angle in which he lost the ball at. Nobody's throwing the ball when you have the ball that low and stuff like that. So he was trying to bring it back in and reel it back in, but due to his hand being on the helmet, he ended up losing the ball. But let's see what the referees say. They've been kind of favorable towards Mr. Rogers today, so let's see. Okay. Well, judging by the reaction, again, I can't read their lips to see what they're saying, but it seems like they'll just stick with the incompletion. Mike says, in your face, Rogers. In your face. Samuel says, fumble Jetson. So they stuck with the call of incomplete, Samuel. They called it incomplete, so JB was wrong. Rogers looking, throws it short, gets the completion here to his tight end. And the tight end's going to take it all the way to the New York Jets 36-yard line with 3 minutes and 28 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Will the Jets tie it? Will we get some overtime, JBOT? Or will the Jets find a way to win it or lose it? How will this play out? Look at that replay. That's not a pass. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see. Archie says, JB, I'm getting old. I fell asleep on Colorado Kansas State game in the fourth quarter. And so, hey, JB did say Kansas State was going to win. I did say that. Throws it. Oh, wow. Incomplete. Oh, boy. I hope in life someone supports me the way these referees support Aaron Rodgers tonight, bro. That's just wild. That's just wild. Archie said you woke up and the screen was black and you was like, huh? What? Oh man, that's he said, Mr. Rogers, breaking hood. Lefty says, wow. Says no way. Samuel says, please win Bills, please. That wasn't catchable. It wasn't catchable. Who do we know in the NFL that's going to go up there and grab that? Megatron doesn't play no more. That's not catchable. Another penalty. And now Rodgers throws it. Incomplete. Another flag. These referees, these referees, like this is just, it don't matter who the flag's on right now. This is just too many flags in this game. You know what, referee? If it's a flag on both teams, just stop throwing a flag, all right? That means you're throwing too many flags. If we got a flag on both teams, man, come on now. Braden shaking his head. Lefty says Jets would have caught that. And so Braden says this is like the Bears-Texans game. And so that's right, Jefferson. Yep, JJ, you're right. You're right. Now, he would have gone up there. For him, I'd be okay with the penalty because there's a chance he can get it. But come on now. Come on now. All right, 2:47 to go. All right, 2-yard carry there by Brees Hall. Tackled by Douglas. RC said, JB, you think Colorado qualifies for a bowl game? I do. I do. I do. They're definitely playing better than I've seen them play last year. I certainly do feel like they will qualify for a bowl game. I mean, Kansas State is certainly no slouch. They were a team that was ranked. It was at K-State, and they played hard. All right, 2nd and 8. I'm sorry, it wasn't at K-State. It was at Colorado, but still, they played hard. Braden says, nice tackle. Samuel says, please, no game overtime. I'm sure Lewis feels the same. JB also for fatigue purposes. Lefty says, nah, they're both good calls. Both good calls. AG says, yes, Colorado should qualify for a bowl game. You say they have been solid. And so, hey, they have been, but they got to get the wins. Like, they got to keep getting the wins. And I think they will. I have little doubt that they will. Because, again, Kansas State was a quality team. I know they were banged up with injuries and stuff, but a quality team. All right, 2nd and 16 with 2:05 to go here in the 4th. And it feels like it is taking forever just to get to the 2-minute mark at this point. 5 wide. Throws it. Ooh. Ooh, what a collision, but incomplete. What a collision. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down coming up. Let's see. Samuel says, good, great game tonight. Yep, but yeah, JB's hoping no overtime as well. Let us wrap this one up sometime soon. Some of us do have work. Uh-oh. Braden lives in the future. Does Braden know what's about to happen? Or is he just bluffing? Let's find out. 3rd and 16. Rodgers looking. Rodgers going deep. Rodgers got a man. Oh, what a play. That was a spectacular interception there. And so, oh, man. And so Lefty says, oh, dang, I didn't realize there have been 29 total penalties there thrown. And so total flags there. So, yes, but appreciate the super chat, though, Lefty. Coming through here, keeping the streak alive for streams with supers. I appreciate that. But, yeah, man, these referees, like, at this point, JB's just tired of seeing a flag. Like, 29 times, that was a lot. That's a lot. And I feel like referees penalties have to be at an all-time high this year, like compared to even recent years. I know we always get some games with a lot of penalties, but I feel like this year has been like almost record-setting in terms of the amount of penalties, I feel like. Or maybe it's just the games that I stream, right? Maybe. Lewis says, yes, INT, run out the clock. Lewis is like, yes, that's his money right there. Run out the clock. All they got to do, Lewis, is get the Jets to burn them timeouts. So obviously, you want to get a first, but preferably get about 6 yards on first down. Go ahead that second time, get about 3 yards, and on 3rd and 1, get that first down. In the perfect world, that's how you want to do it. So therefore, you can go out there, just take a couple knees after that, and just run it out. But the Jets do have all 3 of their timeouts, but luckily, no more than 2-minute warning. So that does help. Lefty says he's got you. I appreciate that, Lefty, coming through in the clutch. Samuel says you got to fall asleep now. And so I understand that, Samuel. I understand that. Get you some good sleep in there. And again, next time JB goes live will be on Friday when I join with Old Man and in the Zoe. Let's see. RC said, Rogers, you bum. RC's been waiting on that one. He's been waiting on that. AG says, I agree. So many flags this year. And so, yes, a lot of flags, guys. A lot of flags. A lot of flags. Would you guys want the NFL at some point to adopt the rule to where you can challenge a penalty? Like, say, for example, a pass interference or something like that. Would you guys in the future want to see the NFL adopt the rule like that? Or you guys feel like, you know what? Nah, we're good. If we want to watch that, we'll watch the CFL. How do you guys feel about that? To be able to challenge a penalty for like a pass interference. Brandon says, yeah, a lot of illegal formation penalties. And let's not forget the unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. Let's not forget the roughing the passer penalties. All right, so here we go from their own 18-yard line. Buffalo, they've got one mission to run out this clock. And, excellent run. Excellent run. 5 yards there on first down. Couldn't have drawn it up that much better myself. Good job. Brandon says they did that in 2019 and it didn't work. I'll tell you why it didn't work. I was gonna wait till after and stuff like that, but yeah, the reason it doesn't work is because these referees, they are stubborn. If they make a call and say it's a penalty, they never want to admit that they're wrong. So therefore, they're like, you know what? We're sticking with the original call. So they would, in my opinion, if they do that challenge, they got to get somebody from like somebody that's not on the field, somebody that's not one of the officials on the field. They got it wrong the first time. They saw it. They still got it wrong. Get someone else. Get someone else who's going to be fair and be like, you know what? We reviewed it down here. Tell them, overturn it. That's what we need. But if we leave it to the same people who made the calls, they're going to be like, nah, I feel like I was right the first time. Good night to you, Laney. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through, and I hope you have a great, week. RC said, I don't really like WNBA refs either. Lewis says, no, JB, no more challenging games. Stop too many times already. Okay, RC said, JB, that would really slow the game down. And so, okay. AG said, yes, because pass interference is such a major penalty, but no, for the fact I agree it would really slow the game down. So, okay. Let's see. Braden says, RC, I don't think people like any officials, and it doesn't matter the sport. Doesn't matter the sport. I mean, you're right about that. You're right about that. Kenneth says, what's the favorite Halloween movie? And villain JB. And so, man, JB's got to think about that. JB has not really watched a lot of Halloween movies as of late. So I've got to think about that. And so it's usually the wife wanting to watch something scary, and I'm like, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So yeah, JB does not watch a ton of scary shows, actually. I hardly watch a lot of shows in general these days, but especially horror movies. I gotta remember this one that I used to watch on Netflix though. It was a movie about a puppet. But I can't remember the name of it. It wasn't like a big time thing, but it was. I got to remember the name of it. I can't think of the name of it. My bad, Samuel. I clicked on your comment, didn't even read it. You said you're getting ready to go to bed as well, and so, all right, Samuel. I understand that. I understand that the rest of us will be headed there sometime shortly, but appreciate you for coming through, Samuel. You take care. Have a good night. And Davis is going to pick up a yard on the play. Third down coming up. Very important third down, though, because if the Jets get a stop, then that's going to be huge. So if we want this game to be over, we need Buffalo to get a first down. Let's see. Braden says, agreed, JB. I've been wanting that for years. The man says he's been wanting that for years. Samuel says, October, Thursday night, Halloween, NFL football game live stream. And so Halloween's on a Thursday. I thought it's on a Thursday. That's right, because my birthday is on a Saturday, so it's on a Thursday and stuff like that. So yeah, most likely. I don't see why not. So most likely. So who will JB dress up as? That's the question. I feel like the last couple times I've done like Halloween streams, I feel like they have been Viking games. I feel like for the most part, like didn't the Vikings and Cowboys play on a Halloween? If not last year, then the year before that, one of the two. But I feel like it has been like Vikings and Cowboys typically have been streamed on for me when it comes to Halloween games. RC says JB likes to watch Chucky. Everyone is Chucky was not the one I was referencing though. That was not the one I was referencing though. Oh man. Braden says that's game. That's game and that's clutch. And so there it is. That's right. That is game. That is game. So Buffalo in a huge, huge contest at the Jets to be able to pull this one off. And now it's just take a couple knees and you're good. And you're good. Absolutely. Kenneth says his favorite villains is Freddy Krueger and Jason and Scary Movie is Goosebumps. So okay. Lefty says Vikings and Cowboys played in Halloween in 2022. So okay, so that was 2 years ago. You say it was a nightmare. It was because didn't Cooper Rush start that game? If I'm not mistaken, if my memory's not that bad, wasn't it Cooper Rush that played that game for the Cowboys? Now it's coming back to me a little bit. Lewis says it is over. He is cashed in and he's ready to run to the bank already. Congratulations. That puts you at what, 10-7 so far, Lewis? 10-7? That's big time. That is big time. Meanwhile, Rodgers on the sideline, contemplating everything right now. He's like, did I fire the wrong people? Who else should I remove now? I mean, the Jets fought hard, though. They fought hard. Blame your kicker. If you're going to blame somebody, blame your kicker. Your kicker was doinking left and right. They're going to have to replace the goalpost after this. And Lewis is cash. Samuel says, me too, Halloween night. And so, oh, you know it. You know it. Brandon says, well, watching the Vikings game is a horrific experience for Mr. Braden there. Oh man, RC says Braden JB. I keep seeing 47-9 in my nightmares. That's your Halloween tale. I wouldn't tell that one to no one, RC. No one. Braden says good night, JB. Great stream as always. Appreciate you guys coming through there. Good night to you. The Jets have won. I'm sorry, the Bills have won this one 23-20, and the Jets lose, which means JB got this pick correct. So happy about that. I know old man. I think he took the Jets, so that gives me some room to catch up there. Lewis says, see who wanted to over? Told you it would slow down. That's right. Lewis is right. He's seen the second half, but man, was it close. Braden says, LOL RC. Lefty says, no, that was 2020. Oh, that was 2020. So multiple times. Oh, man. Yeah, my memory's terrible then. RC says, peace, JB. Thanks for everything you do, bro. I appreciate you guys. Absolutely. Said I could be anywhere else. Man, but hey, rather be here with you guys. So thanks again for coming through. And salute to you and see you next time. Again, JB will be going live Friday. So it'll be towards the end of the week. and I'm already looking forward to it as Lewis advances to 10-7, cashing in again. Samuel's getting ready for work tomorrow. Have a good day at work yourself there, Samuel. Take care. Lefty says, get rest, Jet fans. And so, yes, yes, absolutely. And Sue is happy there. Them Bills won. They came through. They came through. So, congratulations. Enjoy it. It was a division game on the road, and you guys came through victorious. That's a great feeling. Tell me, how does 4-2 feel? How does 4-2 feel? Because JB don't know. JB don't know. My team's not even going to be. We're probably not. I don't know if we're going to be 2-4. I don't know. So let JB know how it feels. Enjoy it for JB. But yes, you are welcome. Lewis says, thank you, JB. Of course, let's keep the streak going. You finally got a little bit of a streak now. Let's keep it going. At some point, we want you to be 17-7. At some point, let's get some streaks going. And so, yep, Samuel says you're out. Good night. Yeah, good night to you. And we'll see you guys on Friday. Thanks for coming through again, everybody. Again, if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and have that notification bell turned on. So when JB sets up his live streams, you will get notified for sure. And Lefty says, I'll see you next week after the Vikings dog walk the Lions. There it is. You heard it here first by Lefty. There you go. Don't believe everything that Tim Hasselback says, guys. It's not true. The Vikings, they are true contenders. Believe it. All right. See you guys next time. JB signing out.